Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Welcome. Hit the hype button on your way in, you guys. I had a nice little meditative little conversation with my spirit team this morning, like I do every day, because those are my best friends. Those are my homies. Those are my best friends. Those are my partners. I had a conversation with my grandmother last night. You understand? Letting her know how much I adore her and how thankful and I am, number one, of the fact that she is on the other side putting in work. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, April. Hey, Robert. Hey, Emre. So y'all know today is Support Sunday, so you know what we doing today. I'm going to be calling people today. I know I was supposed to do, I mentioned it Friday, I was so busy because you know these people are so crazy, y'all. So demonic, so insane, right? So you know I was handling business, let's say that. Handling big business, right? But today is Support Sunday. Your energy been off, LaShawn, child, because it's giving it's a lot going on energetically. Too many planets are all over the place right now. Literally. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Cox. Hey, y'all. So I wanted to tap in. Y'all know how we do. This is our message we having on the weekend. I hope you guys got a chance to see the weekend read because I'm looking at these stuff daily on how it's playing out based off the weekend read. Support Sunday today. If you guys want a phone call from me, whether it's 15 minutes or 30 minutes, inbox me, you guys. On Sundays is when I give phone calls out to people that just need to be listened to and not judged. We talk about any and every mother freaking thing. Okay, y'all? Yeah, spiritual. Yeah, I'm talking about everybody. Girl, LaShawn. Oh, let's speak about everybody. Yeah, so the thing is, I know I got this organized crime situation going on, right? And they've been like really trying to put in work because I've been exposing them, right? And so now people of high places reached out to other people to reach out to me. They received my story. Like talking about city hall, councilmen, people are receiving my story. And they're gaining more information about it. So this is going to be publicized, right? And this is, like I told you, the way they coming at me, this got to be full blast government stuff. This is not no regular hacker stuff. This is giving feds. This is giving organized crime. This is giving like fed stuff. Like this is giving organized crime government stuff. So this is going to be known like around the world, right? So I already knew that because I told y'all that, yes, I'm super excited, right? Super. People already got my evidence into the hands of the right people. They already got my story talking about it, talking about my case, y'all, that I got, my big case I got. Oh, these people going the freak down. I don't have nothing to work. Remember I told y'all, this has been going on for me longer than what I expected. This is something that was targeted to my entire family. My grandfather and my grandmother are not here, and it's not for what they made it look out to be. It started off about money, inheritance, right? And then it went to, okay, the collectives is not an easy target. So let me now like really hurt them because I'm irritated by not collectives, me. I'm irritated by her light because she's not just falling and staying on that ground. So now I'm going to bully her, and I'm going to attack everything and everybody that she loved. I'm going to make her not have nothing, be homeless, be without her children. Like, they've tried everything under the sun, and what happened was that my faith grew stronger. I got wiser. My connection with God got bigger. You hear me? Okay? They should have left me the freak alone because, baby, I ain't stopping. And you ain't about to unalive me. They've been trying to pay people off, y'all. I'm talking about everybody you would think of. Trying to offer me drinks, bro. I'm talking about from the people in this hotel lying about rooms not being ready because they don't want me in certain rooms where there's not visible. People can't see or hear things, right? This is what they've been doing with every hotel I stayed at. Not just that, right? I told you guys, everybody now offering me drinks. These people are following me because now they can't hack me like they used to because I found out the culprit was somebody who was working in the office around a relative of mine. Yes. So when I found that out, I did something myself. I wasn't just getting hacked For nothing. No, people had my password because of who somebody was trying to portray themselves to be trusted through another loved one. You feel me? So all this stuff is transpiring. On top of the fact that they paying people off, like moving quickly. They got people in every business. They got people who works in different places offering me drinks to try to get me to drink something, trying to give me free drinks, trying to, even last night, these people are so unhinged, unethical, unmoral. The paper trail is long. You hear me? And then the icing on the cake is because they know I don't trust them or the people around me, they're trying to use people who they feel like I trust, which is my family. So I just found out a cousin of my own father's was basically, I don't know if she got blackmailed, whatever, but she's a realtor. And they done got to her, and I don't know what the situation is, whether she was blackmailed or paid off, whatever. But they done got to her to try to sabotage me from being able to move. See, that's what they're doing. They're trying to think they can outsmart my intuition, and they're leaving behind a million foes of a million people who's going to save themselves and tell on these people when this RICO go down. This is what's happening in my life right now. And I cannot wait till the world hears my story. My story is something out of this is what I don't even think I know how big this is. I'm being talked about around the world because this is a government thing. They coming crazy. They using people out of the country. Remember I told you at the last hotel, when I left there and I saw it was like a charge, I called, they had me transferred to somebody out of the country. Talking about, oh, you got to pay it, hung up. Yes, these people been going above and beyond, spending a lot of money, and it's weird, and nobody can understand it because it's not. It got beyond just money to where somebody is obsessed with me, and they're now dragging it to now it's envious because I won't just lay down and stay there, right? They're bullying me, trying to use obstacles and resources and connections, okay? And I'm not just laying down because I love my life. I ain't about to let you take it, right? So that's what's happening. So everybody's getting exposed. Yeah. So the moral of this story, so I was telling y'all, I found out one of my cousins who's a realtor, which I don't even mess with like that anyway. Like, you feel me? That's like my father cousin. You feel me? But they want to use her to try to get close to me so I can hand off money, drain me, and then delay me and play with my foundation for my apartment, y'all. These people are so crazy and deranged and psycho, okay? And psycho and everything, I've already peeped this a while ago. It's just confirmation just landing in my lap, right? So with that being said, y'all, this does say STD, okay? It do say that, right? It's in reverse, by the way. Okay, so for some of you guys, this person has an incurable STD. And you guys are staying grounded and keeping this person where they at, dropping this person, not giving to this person. And this, for some of y'all with this star card, this could be a whole full-blown celebrity, okay? Celebrity who you done turned your back on. Because you could support yourself. You could take care of yourself. You don't need this person. So for some of y'all, this person has an incurable STD and you dodged the bullet. Because your intuition told you to stay grounded on your decision. Leave this person to freak alone, whether they're a celebrity or not. This could be somebody who just thought they had high hopes that they can freaking, get you back or get back into your life or give this to you for some of y'all. Literally, somebody had hopes they'll be able to do it. That's if this is a lover, right? But if this is not a lover, this is about bad news. Somebody who, number one's been trying to give you bad news is now receiving. The bad news that they're getting is that you're dropping some type of situation. You're not going to give to some type of situation that they had high hopes. They just knew you was. They just knew you was going to give to that situation to somebody who they felt like was you looked at as a support. I don't know why this person thought that this person, whoever they was, I don't know, connecting you with or was trying to get you connected with by sabotaging something for you, they had big hopes because of who the person was. So I feel like they felt like you thought this person was like somebody who you could trust, somebody who was supporting you, somebody who was stable, somebody who was loyal. They thought you thought this person was loyal. So they could have connected with this person to be able to sabotage something because they felt like you thought this person was like stable, loyal, somebody that can support you. Okay? So, but the bad news is you dropping this person. You ain't giving to this person who that they hoped you freaking would because of who they thought this person was to you. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that? So the reason why we're reading about this, you guys, is because you don't want to have nothing to do with none of them. You don't want to have nothing to do with them. Whoever the freak this person who has, I guess, betrayed you, right? Because they're working with this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know who this Queen of Pentacles is in your life. Somebody who got finances, connections, money maybe. Somebody who can be a relative. Somebody who you look at or people look at that has value, right? Or you can look at this person who has value, okay? Who can help you. Or somebody who you value as an individual. So they even use the people who they feel like you value because of who they are. Or who they are to you. Yeah. These people went real low to try to get you bound to something. To try to drain you. Something like they went to above and beyond to try to give you bad news. They went and they did some things you wouldn't even think. They got the people who you wouldn't even believe. Nobody would have believed it. Okay. Yes. So the reason why we reading about this, you said, yeah, I don't have nothing to do with none of you guys. How about that? All that. Yeah. I'll do this. I'll take care of this on my own. I'll stay single. I'll choose myself. I'll do something myself. I'll support myself, or I'll do this on my own. You hear me? You don't want to have nothing to do with these people and who they're connected to at all. All of them connected. Whoever if somebody is using people around you or around the people who you around, you don't want to have nothing to do with none of them. Nope. All of them are in it together. F all you guys. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. I don't care if this person trusts you because they really don't know what the freak is going on. I don't trust you. I ain't using it. My intuition go off about you. I'm believing it. I don't care if this is somebody who's trying to connect me with good intentions. No, because I know the truth. See, remember what I said. The energy of this reading is, bro, somebody is getting proof. Getting proof that you are like a psychic. Like, I had to put it like that because that's what they would say. You know, I would say intuitive, right? But I'm going to say in their head, bro, they're saying the collector's a motherfucking psychic. Or they saying something like, oh, the collector's a freaking devil. Because you know they be thinking psychics are devils, right? So they're saying something like that about you. They're getting confirmation. They're either saying because they're low vibrational, oh, you the devil. You the devil. Because they can't manipulate you, use tactics that you shouldn't know, and people that you shouldn't believe is doing you dirty, and you're just eating through all of that, breezing through all of their tactics and the people that they're connecting themselves with. So now these people are now getting proof. There's something that they've done recently that by the grace of God, they put so much energy, so much effort, so much thought. Like this person just, come on, the stars here. They just knew this was going to work. They knew it. They got you. They got you. They knew they got you. They knew it. Something that they did was like, yeah, top tier. Your intuition you can't be, like, they didn't believe you was intuitive, number one. And even with you showing signs that you was, you can't get past this one. It's like this one right here is icing on the cake. You cannot defeat me from this one. Nope. You can't. Ain't no way. Because I'm using people to manipulate your intuition. To manipulate what you think you know, to block your intuition. I'm using a tactic that is not going to be clear to you because of who the people are and how I'm doing it. And it's going to confuse not just you, but other people too. It's going to make you be confused about your own intuition. Somebody did something that was supposed to take you there. Okay? And it ain't take you there. And it ain't take you there. Now, let's just say for a minute, based off of the tactic, you looked at it like, I don't know. Like, you probably had somebody in your ear say, wait, no, this is good. Like, go ahead and buy that. Like, no, because I mess with them. This is somebody who I know is loyal for fact because of who they are to me. They owe me something, or this is somebody who's always been there for me. No, you good. And you like, and could be somebody who you love or care about. And you like, nah, something in my body is saying nah. Like, something saying nah. I felt it. I got an intuitive kick. You understand? And then they kind of told on themselves somehow, some way, by how they communicated. So it's like, or by how you felt about the communication. So it's like, even with them they could have been using something like that to get you confused, even using people that you love to try to confuse you. And I don't think these people like want to hurt you. I don't think so. The people a specific person, because they want to help you. But I feel like because they're not spiritual like us, they're not intuitive like us, they wouldn't understand. So it's like they're using people who wouldn't understand what the freak this is, this spiritual warfare stuff, to try to come in to help you make a decision that you know you should not be making because your intuition is telling you not to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay? You say you went to the office and reported and they should have called the cops. You know it. Now, you know, Stacy. You know that's how it goes. But these people ain't like that. And knowingly, these people all connected, right? Remember that, right? So you don't want to have nothing to do with none of these motherfucking people. It looks like these people can't see you no more. Like, they can't see. Why they keep saying they can't see you? They can't see you. They can't get information on you, to lie on you. They keep saying they can't see you. You did something. I don't know what you did, but they can't see you. They can't get information on you, to lie on you. They can't take what's yours by using people from your past or people who they feel like you got good memories with. Bro, I told you they took it there. I told you they even used people you grew up with. Use people that you got good history with. Use people from your community. Use your family. They did all of that. Okay? To manifest something. But instead, what they manifest? Oh, to manifest an unexpected new beginning. So yeah, something came. You know how these people been watching you, right? Clearly. And they watched you or got people watching you or following you. And maybe they got this bright idea because of what they saw you trying to do. So it's like they did something on the fly. They tried to get some type of new beginning to happen. It's an old tactic, but a new beginning, right? And this is unexpected. So maybe they saw you doing something and they just hurried up and created something on the fly, right? And so, but look, with the high priestess here, but you mother freaking know. You know exactly what they trying to do. And you even know that too, that on the fly thing, our unexpected new beginning they trying to have with you. You freaking know that too. Your intuition done went off a radar about it too. Like, baby, you don't want to have nothing to do with none of these people at all. And they trying to use your past because they've been digging up your past. They've been all up on your Instagram, Facebook accounts. They've been following you, following your family, learning about your family, learning about how people feel about you on both sides. They've been up here communicating with people, trying to pick the brains of people, trying to send people to do their dirty work to get information on you. These people really feel like they know about you and who knows about you, the ins and outs. And they've been trying to use that some type of way, shape, or form to block your intuition. But you know. You know, and you're listening to what you know. You know exactly what's happening, what they trying to do, who they trying to do it with. You mother freaking know. And now look, somebody now is going viral. Oh, they're about to. Remember, we said this could be an incurable STD, and for some, this is the people who was trying to give you bad news. There's some type of recording that you could have, or this is something about them going viral for what they've been doing to you. Because I feel like these people are now about to go viral. They had you effed up. Look at that. They had you effed up. You was up here minding your freaking business. You wasn't bothering no freaking body. You was just trying to pay attention to yourself. You could have been relaxing, doing you, focused on yourself, right? And look, and it looks like somebody's been out here trying to figure out how to close out a cycle with you because they've been watching all of your friends, right? Right? All of the people you celebrated with so that they could try to make some type of attempt to get to you. But look, you keep bobbing too freaking high where they can't reach you, okay? Throughout everything that they've been sending your way. Bro, you can't make it. You've been minding your business that pays you, and these people been trying to disrupt your peace. You got haters, bro. This ain't just about them trying to stop you and block your blessings, trying to take your blessings from you and your resources and your connections. It ain't just about this. These are full-blown haters. They went from money to hating on you to where they made this personal. And you know what happens when you make things personal? You start messing your own game up because game is over. They're about to go viral for the things that they freaking did to you because they let their personal feelings that they imaginatively created for themselves get the best of whatever goal they was after. Now they're about to go viral and everybody involved is. You hear me? Everybody involved is. Somebody could have played with your children. They could have took it there. Yup. They could have played or did something to a child or had a kid on you to try to betray you. Yup. Yes, they did. Yup. But see, look, these are people that was playing games, trying to mirror your energy, trying to make it seem like they were the good guys, right? To make you look like you was the fool, right? Around people that you love, could have used the people that you love, okay? Your family included. To trap you, to have you isolated. All these people feel guilty now. They regret this ish now. All these mixed signals because it looks like something's about to go in your favor. People going to want to apologize to you now because they're going to be receiving karma. That is how the freak this is about to play the freak out. You hear me? So let's see what's going on. Let's see. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse is getting exposed. You can't make this up. Whoever the freak this greedy person was, so greedy off of money and just started making it personal and doing crazy stuff to you, they're getting exposed. Look. This is somebody who feels like they don't have any choices now when it comes to some type of opportunity they had to try to get their way with you. Yeah, they could have gave an opportunity to two people for some of you guys. Two people, somebody who was supposed to love you and somebody who wanted their mother freaking way. And now they're losing hope. Like they could even pay somebody off or gifted somebody something to do something to you. Even the people that you love. And now they're losing hope now. Hope. Because they can't move forward with something. With people judging you, manipulating you, trying to close out a cycle. Oh, because you are closing out a cycle of people not treating you right. Using this Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is a mad lying. This is a liar who's been lying on you to create some type of change, to have you bound to a situation so that they can sacrifice you. Yes, so that you won't be able to move forward or move like me, right? So that they can come out of the cold with whatever they've been working really hard on with this player to slow you down. This is what they was trying to do this entire time. Okay? But remember how it says slow you down because they can't stop guys or ordain. They can slow it down, they can delay it, but in the midst of slowing it down, oh my God, do you see the sun coming out right now? Wait a minute. As soon as, I gotta show you this. As soon as I said this, bro, these people are being exposed, illuminated. The world is going to know what happened to you, you guys. I don't know what you guys been going through, but I'm about to open up this blind and show y'all this. Because it was just out of nowhere. It was raining, gloomy, right? And y'all probably didn't see what was transpiring. But look at the sun shining through the smoke and mirrors, through the cloud. These people are being exposed. Do you see that? It was just dark as hell, gloomy, and the sun just shines so freaking bright right now. Okay? Okay? I will, Stacy. That's what I told you. You tell me your story. It's about to get real. It's about to get real. We all help each other. Continue to reach out to the FBI about my story. Y'all send me y'all story, and I'm taking it there. Taking it there. Everybody involved in my story. They just literally just use a family member, y'all. A family member. Because they got desperate. Because they know they're exposed. To try to still block me and stop me and drain me. I don't know why they thought that's still going to stop them from being exposed. That will never stop. Them trying to attack my stability and my finances is not going to stop me from doing what I need to do. When that time for me to get on that motherfucking camera is there, I'm there 24/7. It's already out. So even if these people even try to lay it, even try, the story is out. You're going to jail. There's no way around it. These people are exposed. Okay? Remember I told y'all the landlord, how they created they already knew I was trying to move. So they created a narrative, right? They used the landlord to try to get me, mind you, before I even missed the payment. Mind you, I was living out my security. The landlord had went out, because I knew I had to get out of there. The landlord had went and tried to go to the courthouse and put like a judgment. And you know that was supposed to stop me from moving, which is not going to stop me. I'm from Jersey City. Let's be real, okay? So they tried to ruin my reputation so I won't move. All of this is connected. Okay, all is connected. How did people get into my house? Who got the keys? The landlord who lives next door, allegedly, right? Her name is Patricia Mays, by the way, right? So when I tell you everybody was like a part of this, it's crazy. The neighbor upstairs, Shakara Johnson, Cekara Johnson. Upstairs, I have a protective order. That's the facts, okay? Because she was peering through windows. She was stalking me, recording my son. She was getting crazy, trying to give false reports, calling the cops to come to my house. I heard her. To try to create some type of narrative about something in the basement. You understand? Trying to set me up. Like, and I know these stories about me. Trying to make a false report. Trying to make it seem because I'm by myself and I don't have people around me. They feel like they can come up and play with somebody like me. Oh, this person's a Smex worker. Or trying to create a narrative that's not real. Everybody know my character. And then when that couldn't work, they went to my community and tried to use the people in my community to make other people believe that that is my character because they knew my reputation was good in my community. These people will try every tactic. Okay? And I'm telling y'all my story because this is real life. A lot of y'all are going through this. Do not stop with the evidence. Do not give up on yourself. I told you I lived at 284 Pindle Avenue, Englewood, New Jersey. This happened at this town, whatever this is, cult-based. I told you, did y'all go on Audacity.com? Go on Audacity.com and look up Marnie Hazelton. And this is facts. On Audacity.com, you'll see an article where she did this, where she took credits from a student because of a vendetta that she had against the mom. That's what they did to my son. My son is not in school. Because I'm advocating for the administration bullying and discriminating against my son's disability. So she's doing the same thing, okay? And I won the court case, and after that, I promise y'all, they just got reckless with me, right? Because of their reputation, they felt like. If you look at that rap sheet with the school, Dwight Morrow High School, you'll see there's so many people who try to take them to court, but I'm the only person who followed through. Hence, I'm just saying, these people could have been like scared for their life, blackmailed, tortured like me. Well, you can't stop me. So everybody else, they settled except for me. Go look that up. Look up their court case, bro. I ain't gonna say because I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but somebody gave me those information. But I don't want nobody to get hurt because of me. But I'm telling y'all facts. You hear me? Facts. Okay. So I'm giving y'all information because even throughout all of this that I got going on, do you guys see how the power of God, I want you guys I'm not telling y'all to tell y'all about what I got. I'm telling y'all about the force of God, how God is so real. But my son has a disability. Yes. And they was discriminating because I won the case. They tried everything to take me out and my kids. Got my son fired, used people to like get him because he has a disability, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I'm the voice of full armor, bro. It's no scare bone in my body. They tried every scare tactic. I told y'all that came in my house. They put my bag on my pillow out my car. You feel me? When God told me to move, I moved with faith, as small as a mustard seed. I ain't have no money saved up and knowing what I was going to do. I just did it and knew God was going to have my back, and God had my back. All I had to do was listen. I promise you that's what I did. God knows the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth here. I had no plan. I just got up and I walked away. That's it. No plan. But God's plan. You hear me? It was all about God's plan. It wasn't my plan. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's God's plan. I didn't have a plan. I just got up and made moves. And so because I'm not in that home, I messed up their whole lie because they was trying to frame me for something in the basement, right? I messed the whole lie up. So now they got to create a lie in the hotel. What's the best lie with a female in the hotel? Oh, this female's a Smex worker. That's the best lie we can use. We got to keep this lie going because we already put lies. Because I promise you, the neighbor has already been trying to build the case from the beginning. I saw her recording my son. What you recording my son for? This got to be connected to the school stuff because that's the only thing I got going on with this due process stuff. And I told you the principal on record, this principal said on record in front of a judge, admitted that he has a vendetta with me and my son. He said on record that he did his investigation on my son and said that he found out that's why her son got kicked out of his other school. First of all, he didn't get kicked out of his other school. But how the freak do you know that? Why would that even be a conversation for a due process hearing? That is on record. You hear me? Why would that even be a conversation? That shows you the devil in him, that this is all a game, and how Joseph Osorio is a part of this as well, too. They tell on themselves. They tell on themselves. It's on record. They tell on themselves. That's why I said, God said, you ain't got to do nothing. They're going to tell on themselves. Yes, and they will attack your children. They tell on themselves. It's too many paper trails. Using his power, yes. Why would you say, what's the point? We in a due process case on why y'all got my son out of school for a false police report. When he won a case, y'all illegally pushed him out. He basically, and mind you, he told himself that he has an issue with me. He basically, because remember, I told you I didn't know him and the superintendent, Marnie Hazelton, allegedly are friends. I know they friends now, but allegedly, right? I didn't know. So when I reported how he made me feel uncomfortable, after that, they created a narrative. They started suspending him every 10 days. It was retaliation. They started suspending him 10 days at a time, junior year, to the point where, just imagine how my son felt. You hear me? Oh, y'all not about to play and think y'all getting away with that. Right? And then you take away his junior year and now his senior year. And then you are marking him absent and he's not even in school to this day. So that he won't be able to graduate nowhere when that's not going to work. These people are the devil. You hear me? Okay? All facts. All can be proven. All documented. All sent up. You hear me? These people are sloppy. And that's why I tell y'all, these people will tell on themselves. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. All of them. All of them. Getting the neighbors, people in the community, cameras. The landlord told me nobody got cameras. The landlord told on herself the health department is closed on a Sunday. I goes and remember I told you I had to call the health department because I went to the hospital? How the freak the landlord, when I texted the landlord and told her it was on the weekend. No health department people supposed to be there. Why she texts me back and say, oh, the health department told me that there wasn't no gas. How would you know that? They just left my house. You weren't around. How did you speak to the health department so mother freaking fast? And it's a mother freaking Saturday. How? You see how they tell on themselves? How everybody is involved? Yeah. And then they try to put something on my record before I even missed the motherfucking payment. And I already told this lady, I'm gonna let her know what's up because I knew I was living out my security. But they had to move quick because they're impulsive to try to get something to stick because they knew I was trying to move. So they want to mess up my reputation. And now because all of this, I still got up and listened to my intuition to move. They trying to do all this weird, wicked, demonic stuff, paying people off, getting judgments, You feel what I'm saying? Getting judged to do their dirty work. I told you all the judges. More John, that's in Newark, New Jersey, y'all. That's the one for the due process hearing. Delaying my son, bro. This whole school year went by. My son ain't take his state test. These people are trying to make him not graduate. Like, these people are trying to go around the system. They denied my interlocutory because they played it off as if, like, so I wouldn't be able to go to a higher person. All this is documented, y'all. News travel real fast. Real fast. But I'm really not the one to be played with. Okay? I'm not. Keep playing with me. My anointing is so grand. Because I'm a fighter, bro. And y'all need to be a fighter too. Don't let these people bully you. I didn't want to be bullied. I was never bullied. God was using me to gain information for this moment. Because they had to do all of this to me. Because I'm supposed to be the chosen one. To be able to expose all of this craziness. Everybody involved. I know what my purpose is. And then to this day, you still playing with me? You want to go use my... You about to try to go use people around my family? People that work in the office around my father? Oh, okay. And you're going to go use somebody who you know can support me in some type of way with connecting me with a home that is a relative of mine? Yeah, you got the right one, okay? The right one. Keep on keeping on, crazies. You feel me? So I'm telling y'all my story because I need you guys to know I'm human too. I'm a psychic, a oracle, whatever you want to call me. But we get the most attacks anyway because of our knowing. You understand? We get hit the most. Your family against you. Yeah, they turned my family against me too, but it ain't no they turned my family. Child, my family was karmics. I don't care about none of that. You feel me? I stopped dealing with my family. They ain't stopped dealing with me. I stopped dealing with them. Like, I can care less, bro. Because my faith and my anointing, my peace is so important. Family don't make you blood. I know that very well. Very motherfucking well. Yeah, so those are all the people that's involved, y'all. The principal, Joseph Osofrio, Dwight Morrow, high school. That person, he's already told himself on how he has a vendetta on me and my child. It's on the record, okay? Yes, Dwight Morrow High School. That's the principal for the high school, y'all. That's facts. That's true. The superintendent is Marnie Hazelton. Go look at that article. I'm not playing with y'all. Audacity.com, or you could just go on Google and put Marnie Hazelton. I think it was on the Channel 12 News. Okay? Documented. She's done this before as a superintendent in a different district. And she brought her behind over there to Inglewood. Okay? Okay? Yeah. So y'all got facts. Y'all can see it for yourself, y'all. Proof is in the pudding. Facts. Facts. I'm speaking facts. I ain't making that part, like none of those parts up, but I'm showing y'all facts. It ain't just me coming up with this. Contractor worker. Yo, this is giving, I heard this morning that this right here is trafficking. So these people are part of trafficking. Some type of trafficking they got going on. I heard trafficking this morning. That's what I heard. It's like a trafficking situation. So it's bigger than just money. It's trafficking, and now they got to cover up their crimes. So what they do is they choose a person and they create a whole organized crime to pin something on someone. Okay? And that's what they do. So this is a business. So you got so many innocent people in jail for stuff that they did not do. And I'm guessing this is something, I don't know. I didn't know this was going to be my calling, but I guess. Okay? So let's see why we're reading about this. Ooh. Victory is yours. Victory is yours. Victory today is yours. Ooh. You about to have some type of success, notoriety, some type of achievement. Victory. You're about to achieve something. You're about to have some type of success in something. You're not going to jail. These people trying to put you in jail. Or you're going to come out of your head about somebody trying to slow you down. With a Queen of Cups, with somebody who ain't got no love in their heart for no freaking body, not even themselves. Ooh. So I had to give y'all a little tea party. Okay? And the judge that people asking me about for North New Jersey, that's been like sabotaging my whole case and slowing things down and doing my son dirty. Judge Morjohn, and he's located in Newark, New Jersey. That's where his office is at. Like, that's where the due process office is at. I believe on the 7th floor. Okay? But he's only Judge Julio Morjon. That's for the due process case. I told y'all Mary Costello is for the probate case. It's March 20th. You guys can come listen in for that. I think it's in person for the due process if you guys want to come to Newark, New Jersey. And then, like, the big case where y'all, you know, the hit and run one that they trying to get me locked up for, that's April 8th. And that's going to be on Zoom. So you guys can tap into that one. Okay? All reporters and journalists are welcomed. Okay? Get into this. Tap the freak in. Okay? I want y'all all there. All of y'all, so y'all can see the truth. The truth. I'm open. This is my business. Y'all gonna know everything. It's going, and mind you, this is happening in Fort Lee, New Jersey. This the hit and run thing that they set me up for. I'm open. Oh yeah, the truth. All of y'all. I'm calling all journalists, all publicists, all of you guys, all my babies. Come. Y'all are welcome. I'm gonna give you guys all the information. Okay, for y'all to be there. How they use the title of people around them to help them. That's the truth. Yep. Let's do this. Cause this is enough. Stop playing. You ain't gonna play with my kids. You ain't about to play with me. You not about to keep. You not. Yeah. Look at this. Somebody trying to slow you down with a Queen of Cups who was chasing something. This person was chasing some type of outcome for you, y'all. Somebody with no love in their heart. They don't care about you. I'm gonna be real. I don't know who this is. They just don't care about you. They don't have love for themselves or you. This person's emotionally unbalanced. They was chasing something, an outcome to happen to you with this King of Swords in reverse. Somebody who wanted revenge, went back to doing something to have you lose your protection. Yup, but they did something behind the scenes with somebody. Yup. And now it looks like you dropped something. So I don't know what they felt was your protection. They went back to doing something so that you can lose your protection. Is that your spiritual protection? Or somebody who they feel like was protecting you or helping you? Yep, during the full moon, they did something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, to have either you dropped or you guys could have dropped the situation, which now got somebody in their ego. Because this is somebody who just they don't make smart decisions. They just put in a lot of effort into doing something. When it comes to building on something on you, they've been trying to build a case or building something. Yup. Building something to give you bad news so that you could be broke, homeless, struggling. Okay? It's for some of y'all, they wanted you to be laid to rest. But they can't betray you. Why this came out again? They can't even betray you with your father. Or they can't betray you because you got a father figure here. This could be a passed over loved one. This could be like your father who passed away or your grandfather or something. Or it could be your actual parent. They can't betray you even with, for some of y'all, they can't betray you even with somebody who they feel like you respect. And for others, they can't even betray you because you got a passed over loved one here. Yup, a father, a child is now in their head. Wow, somebody even used somebody's father and they somebody's child. Okay? And for others of you guys, this person they can't betray you by them getting married and having a child. So take it how it resonates, because they even tried to do that to betray you and it didn't work. This person now could be stressed out now, losing sleep. Losing sleep. And somebody probably couldn't even betray you by using your father and your child. So take it how it resonates. Not necessarily that your father and your child trying to do something to you, but they could have been using these people. You feel me? Like, and these people probably didn't know they were being used, because I'm hearing using. And they could be, the enemy, the devil could be using these people. And I don't think they're necessarily knowing that they're being used for it. You feel me? Or don't know the consequences, especially someone's child. You understand what I'm saying? Or they really don't really see behind the veil. Like I said, remember I said people could use people that's close to you and they don't know because they don't understand what's really going on because you see behind the veil. You see the truth. These other people is probably more 3D and stoic and young and immature. They don't really see what's going on. So when I'm telling y'all using, I feel like they could be going to somebody and trying to get the respect or from this father or from this child, and they're just doing things not knowing that it's going to affect you or how it's going to affect you, right? And now somebody now is freaking losing sleep. For some, your child could be losing sleep over something, okay? A King of Wands in reverse. Don't have the upper hand to do something to, to do something to your blessings with the Star card. They don't have the upper hand to do something to your blessings. Yep. And it's crazy because this is somebody who didn't want to be rejected from like a group. People who they celebrated with. Okay. They didn't want to be rejected, so they reconciled with a Queen of Swords in reverse. And they still couldn't betray you. So they probably went back to going to this liar, somebody who's been lying on you, and reconcile because they didn't want to be rejected. They went back to doing something with this Queen of Swords, somebody who's been lying on you in reverse, a bitch, a bitter person. So they reconciled with this Queen of Swords to do something, to betray you, but they weren't able to betray you. They won't ever to betray you because you saw something. You saw something. Or they couldn't betray something that you could see. Remember, your intuition. You can see behind the veil. These people weren't able to betray what you see. What you see intuitively. They were trying to do that. How you see things. What you see. Bro, they was really trying it. When it came to your intuition. Yeah, yep, because you still staying single and independent. You're not attaching yourself to nobody. And you ain't got no regrets for that either. Because you know what's up. You know what's up. This person can't move forward. Oh, or somebody did something to your car. Somebody did something to your vehicle. Or while you traveling. This giving me car accident. Okay, somebody don't have regrets about this car accident that they did. Okay, or something to your car. They're in their feelings over something new that they did to you. Yep, so yeah, that they did to you. Spell work. This is like the ultimate. Remember I said whatever this is that they did, the new thing that they did, the new person they got involved with to come up against you with, oh, this was supposed to be mass destruction. That was supposed to be it. That was the ultimate spell work. And you still ain't trust it. That was supposed to mess with your psyche. Okay? And you still ain't trust it. Yeah, this is somebody who's unethical, did immoral things to get you bound. Like when I'm telling you, this is things you wouldn't even imagine. Like they could have unallowed people to get you trapped. They did things like unmoral, unethical. This is somebody who does not go by rules. They bend and break all the rules to get you bound. Every rule you can think of, they broke it. Yep. Get you bound to them so you won't have a new beginning. To block some type of plan they had. Look at that. They wanted to get you bound so you wouldn't have a new beginning to block a plan that they had for you. So they was trying to get you bound to something so you wouldn't have a new beginning to block them. These people are so crazy. So hence, y'all see my situation. Okay, if I would have did that route, they was trying to get me to exhaust all my resources so I won't be able to block what they've been trying to do. Like sabotage a situation, set me up with some type of story they trying to plan here in a hotel, all right, of being a SMEX worker. They coming up with all kinds of crazy, deranged stuff, unmoral, unethical things. So they feel like if they can exhaust all my resources and get me bound to a contract or something toxic, then they can go move forward with their plans because I wouldn't be able to protect myself. This is what these people think of. They're so crazy. Yep, look, plan for somebody's inheritance. Somebody been trying to like steal somebody's inheritance. For some of y'all, they didn't want you to block some type of plan of a lot of money. Something to do with a lot of money. So they wanted somebody to love bomb you. Yeah, or some type of proposal they got. Yep, they gave a proposal to somebody to not treat you right. Yep, so they was like trying not to have you get a new beginning, to block some type of plan of some type of something to do with a lot of money. So they gave somebody a proposal for something not to go in your favor so that they can sacrifice you by closing out a cycle so you wouldn't be able to move forward with something. So they even, like I said, somebody they feel like could have came towards you and love bombed you. This person wanted their way so bad with you that they gifted somebody something. They gave somebody a gift not to show you love. Like they actually gifted somebody a gift so that they would not show you love and things would not work out for you. Yeah? Work out for you, yeah, with some type of evidence. This is somebody who didn't want something to work out for you with your evidence that you have. You could have evidence about something. So they're out here trying to give people stuff so to not show you love, so nothing will work with the evidence that you have to present. Remember I said that. But now look, somebody is unhappy because look at the angels keep coming out. Your angels, your support system, your spirit team. Your ancestors is protecting you every time, bro. They're not, your ancestors protecting you from this Queen of Wands, because this is who's doing this. You got somebody who's been doing spell work, right? Yep. You're holding back from a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yes. So you're being protected from this Queen of Wands by holding back from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who could be your own family. I told you, you're using family. You could be holding back from a Queen of Pentacles in reverse and your own family. Okay? That they're trying to use. Yup. With the Death card in reverse, this person still don't want it to end like this. But you not even putting no type of effort, but you avoiding drama. And this person's still trying to get away with something. Look at them coming in now. Now look at them trying to come in and cause an argument and drama with you. Because you created some type of change. So somebody's about to come towards you. I saw this morning. So let's just say you drop somebody. Oh, no, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to go here. I don't want to do this. They're going to send this person in to start something with you. To an argument. Because you guys are creating some type of change. Yeah. Yep. When it comes to some type of move, you moving on from something. Or you creating some type of change when it comes to a move. You could be physically moving like me. Yeah, you said, I don't want to do that. I found that this person's trying to, working with the freaking ops. F you. My intuition, my spirit team said, don't do it. I ain't doing it. Yeah, so now somebody's about to come towards you with this energy, okay? Mad because you created some type of change with a move. You moving on to calmer waters in a different direction. Because you're not confused. Ain't nobody going to play with you like you delusional. Yep, with all this spell work they trying to do. Their secrets is out, bro. Their secrets is out now for what they was doing behind the back of a mother or a mother figure. You could be pregnant now, take it how it resonates. But somebody's secrets is out for what they were doing behind the back of a mother figure or somebody like you who's just supportive, empathy. You don't have to be a mother. This person's now struggling with trying to get you to lose a home because you won't partner up with nobody. You won't give to nobody. You dropping stuff. Okay, and you avoiding a tower moment with these people who's been trying to get people to judge you. These people are now struggling with this, bro. These are people that won't leave you alone. This is why they're going to jail. And I feel like Spirit got me reading these people's stories because when they sitting in jail, they gonna think about me, my stories, everything that I was saying to them. The people that's involved, they gonna think about me, right? When they had time ahead to make them to go the God's way, right? To go the God's way, because God's been showing them signs, synchronicities, trying to tell them to apologize, trying to tell them to stop. Don't do this. Don't do that. And you keep doing things and think because you do it so often, you don't get caught. You're going to get caught. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to. Eventually, all this, the stuff you're doing, what goes up, gotta come down, right? And I feel like they didn't think you was going to be the one to do it, but you are. You handing these people their karma. You handing these people their bad news. Now they're going to have somebody come at you to make you feel like you wasting somebody's time, or come at you with this anger issue because you want to move in a different direction now because you know these people are snakes spiritually attacking you. You want to move on from this. Now they're going to come to you with this word. No. Let them. Who gives a freak? Because they only mad because they're telling on themselves that they are contracted and working with the next person. Because why you so mad? What you losing for me moving on? What? Family or not? What you losing for you moving on? Why you coming at me with that work, that anger? Because I want to move on from this situation. Whatever it is. Right? Why you coming at me with that anger for? You exposing yourself. Right, y'all? Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit the hype button. Oh, my goodness. Somebody that misses you is now facing karma. The karma is you guys are now rejecting them. So I don't know who that is. You got somebody who's missing you. Karma is that they are rejected. You're rejecting them now for how reckless they've been. Reckless to get you bound to a situation with health for some of y'all. Dang, yeah, they've been reckless trying to get you bound with a health situation. Hence the STD here, that they got this incurable. So this person been doing all this reckless stuff with their love, dealing with lovers, and just so that they can get you bound and trapped in a toxic situation with a health issue. They wanted you to have a health issue with them? Crazy. That's why all they can do now is miss you. Because they was trying to get you bound, like, for life, with a for lifer. Because that's in reverse. That's something that don't go away. Remember I told you, for some, this is somebody who has an STD. That ain't going away. Okay? And if this ain't a lover, right? Somebody who paid or gave somebody a proposal, and they took that ish, by the way. Okay? Karma is that they're going to be rejected. Somebody's going to reject them because of how freaking reckless they've been to get you trapped with a health issue. So this is telling me the person who was trying to get you bad news is getting bad news now. Because now the person who was once working with them now is getting rejected by the same mother freaking people who they were working with against you with. Because this person was super duper reckless. Like I told y'all, reckless, trying to get you trapped to a health issue. They did things, they were sloppy. Now somebody who working with them, who was working with them to take you out or to hurt you, is saying, I'm done. I'm dropping you. Nope. I'm not giving you no more chances. You overly did it. You was too reckless, and now we all is attached to this stuff because of you. They're getting rejected now. Yeah, it's a group, y'all. Y'all know it's a group with me. They're getting rejected now. Yeah, because somebody's now getting a bad reputation for what they did to a child. Manifesting. Well, it looks like somebody manifested the time. The time is up. Yep, Tower moment's here for them. They manifested this. So Spirit said what they freaking manifested is that they have no more time. So if this is, okay, I'm going to give y'all a scenario. For some of y'all, this is like a hitman, hit woman. Don't know which one, right? This hitman and hit woman had like a certain time frame. They had to do something to you before a certain amount of time. No, it doesn't mean that they had to unalive you. But for some, yes. Like in my case, that's the situation. They had to unalive me, right? So in this situation, they had a time frame. And now that people is now getting exposed or receiving bad reputations, okay, this person doesn't have any more time to cause a tower moment in your life. They could have got this person, paid this person, gave this person a proposal or offer. This person said they can get the job done, they could do it. And now time's up. They have no more time to cause, no more. They're not giving them no more times to cause tower moments. Yep, hello, tower moments I said, right? Yeah. Yeah, they have no more time to cause tower moments. Okay, right? And now multiple people are now blocked. Blocked from, what is this called? Like, what do you call this? Like, somebody who was trying to, like, poison you. Yep. This person was trying to cause tower moments, and they did it multiple times. And they got blocked from being able to poison you. Because it looks like somebody now who gave a proposal to the justice system for you not to receive an opportunity. Somebody actually paid somebody in the legal system for you not to receive an opportunity. And now this crazy person who was out here lying about you to people so they could repeat a cycle. Mask is off. They're losing sleep now because of their little side hustle. This is like somebody's side hustle. Like, they could have like a regular job during the day. And then, well, honestly, this is like, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you are their job. If this is a hitman, you're their main priority. They can't even do nothing as much as they put energy into you. I feel like they keep, but they also like, this person's so obsessed with you, because we see this obsessed person here. They're so obsessed with you to the point where they even made side deals with other people to attack you. So they got their main people they work with, and then they got people on the side that they hire to attack you. And so they're losing sleep now over the side deals that they've made for people to attack you with, to have you in your freaking feelings. Yup, about something going in. Yeah, about something about legal matters. It's like them trying to get justice with your blessings by giving people proposals to take action towards you. It's like they was trying to get back at you by like using your blessings. They're jealous of your blessings, and they just want to get justice because you got blessings, or because some of y'all could be a celebrity. You guys could be the star seed. Okay, you could be the chosen one. They just want to get back at you for who you are. So they gave proposals to people to take action towards you, towards the people that you love, bro. Or they could have started something new with the people that you love. Bro, this is how devious and demonic and crazy this hater is, bro. Yep, but you know they true feelings now. You know they true colors. Yep, you know the true colors. Yeah. And somebody's, I don't know why I keep talking about somebody's father, a father figure or a boss is going to receive some shocking news that you freed yourself. So somebody who was trying to control you is going to receive some shocking news that you freed yourself, and they're going to be going crazy now over this bad news that they're going to get. Somebody's boss or somebody's who's trying to control the situation, or somebody's baby father or father figure is going to get some shocking news that you freed yourself from something. And this is somebody this person's going to be effed up over this bad news, bro. Oh my goodness. Telepathic communication. You getting spiritual communication to stay single, to not associate yourself with these people. Look, to not associate yourself with these people. This is the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Stay single, do something yourself. Somebody's now going to be under pressure. Stay single, do something by yourself. That's the message you're getting. Spiritual communication. Do not reconcile. Somebody's going to be under pressure because you're not going to reconcile with someone. Yep. From like that, you're no longer living in the moment with this. You're not going to be impulsive. You're not reconciling. You're not going to be impulsive with anybody who you even care about or who you even got good memories with. You don't care who it is. Yeah, child. Somebody who's been like stalking you, tracking you, tracking your opportunities with the police. Somebody could have a track on your car, and they're tracking all your opportunities with the police. They're using like officials. That's what they're trying to do. Trying to see all your opportunities with the police so they can close out a cycle for you. And now it's like somebody was feeling happy that you was feeling like ish. Oh, wow. Look at that. Somebody was happy that they felt like they was having you feeling messed up, but you broke free. So they was tracking your opportunities with the freaking police, bro. Everything that you did, they was tracking all your opportunities so they can close out those cycles for you so you won't get them. And they was happy because they felt like they was having you feel like ish at one point. But you broke free because you fed up with them, as you mother freaking should. Yeah, so you did something to break free. They can't even track you no more. You fed up with these mother freaking people. Look, goodbye. Ending something with your mother freaking intuition. Let's talk about it. You said you ended something just with your freaking intuition. When it comes to health problems, people trying to give you help, cause you to go crazy, trying to make you lose your mind. You're ending something with your own intuition. By moving on from working with somebody, yes, who's been trying to get you isolated. This is somebody who wanted you to be alone, so they can betray you. And now they can't mirror your energy. And remember I said to some of y'all, they can't copy your energy. They can't do what they thought they was going to do or copy how you moving on from working with somebody. They can't mirror it. Because look, remember I said somebody now is moving on from working with them? And like, you good? You gained the wisdom and you good, okay, by yourself? This person ain't good by themselves. Okay? They can't mirror that energy, okay? They are fucked up. I'm sorry. They are effed up. Okay? Yeah. They can't mirror that. They can't duplicate that energy you in right now. They got themselves in trouble, okay? Okay? And now look. And then this is telling me, remember I told y'all somebody mirroring my phone and stuff like that? Like you moving on from working with somebody? Hence somebody at the workplace, bro. I told you somebody literally is in my father's office, bro. They had working with him. You understand? And that's who I thought was helping me with my phone. Come to find out, no. No, that's who was giving my actual passwords and stuff up. You feel me? So, yeah, you moving on from working with people. And now somebody can mirror you in different ways. Can't copycat you, can't duplicate you, can't mirror your phone. That's crazy. Wow. Not them wanting to apologize to you. I can't. Why they want to apologize to you? What's wrong with them? What? No, they don't. Wait a minute. Yes, they do. They want to apologize to you. Now, ain't that crazy? Because they know they in trouble, baby. They are in big, big, big trouble. Look at how your back is turned. Look at how your back is turned. Somebody want to offer you, want to love bomb you, want to be your friend, want to offer you, want to apologize, want to offer you, you know, you know why they here. Because they can't mirror your energy no more, right? They're in trouble now. Look, you turning your back, and you don't want that motherfucking apology. For some of this is a lover, because you know this motherfucking person is married. Stop playing with me. You saw that they got married or they in a relationship. You don't need no motherfucking apology from them. You don't need it. You don't want it. You don't need it. Or you saw these people celebrating. So you don't want no apologies from these people now. You saw that these people were celebrating hurting you. Or you saw what these people did to you at a home. Yup. But they tried to move really quickly to do what you with this Queen of Wands. They did something to you at a home. And they were like trying to move fast, at a fast place to do something with a Queen of Wands. Or this is the relationship they move quickly with. Well, I'm just going to tell you, this was not your twin flame. This was a false twin flame, by the way. And for some of you guys, this was definitely, somebody could have made you, they move really quickly with a Queen of Wands to get you to lose a home. For some of you guys. Yeah, but they can't betray you no more. Yeah, oh, because they couldn't betray you anymore. That's why they did that? Oh, okay. So they move really quick to do something to get you not to receive a home. So that's why they could have connected with people like your family, like my cousin. You feel me? But, yeah, because they couldn't betray you by unaliving you. But it's crazy because they don't want this to be over. But you not partnering What you not partnering up with somebody because they want their way. This person now wanted to go get somebody new again, but they got signs that you got evidence about the truth. You mother freaking do. You got evidence about the truth, and now look who's feeling freaking embarrassed because they don't feel guilty. They just feel embarrassed because you could be speaking up, or you got the truth, or you know the truth. This person now is in massive freaking regret. This could be the person who works at that office. This could be the family member that they got coerced into a situation of blackmail. These people now got evidence that you know the truth, what they did, who they helped, or you speaking up about the truth of what they did, and now they're embarrassed. Take it how it resonates. They're embarrassed. Yep, they regret now. Because look, trying to get you left out in the cold, people to get you leaving you hanging, sabotaging everything for you, moving really quickly to try to get you put into jail. They had everything to do with all of this, y'all. Yeah, this person's depressed. This person is a part of this. They're depressed because of your spiritual gifts. Like I say, yeah, you vibing too high. You know what's up. And they had worked with a no strings attached relationship to make you look like you was the clown. They went back to doing something. But you freaking know, you know that somebody is a Jezebel, or you know that somebody paid somebody off paid your freaking family off to do something to you. Yo, to ghost you. They paid your family. Some of y'all know that they paid your family, your children, off to ghost you. So they can bind you to something. So, for example, they could actually pay off your kids to not be around you, right? To ghost you. They could have paid your family so that they can get you bound to something. Because if people are around you, they can't do it. Hence the situation that's happening right now with me. That's what they were doing to me, my children. Literally, to have you bound to a situation. And now somebody's running from a proposal, right? That they got to spiritually attack you with, and they felt like they was going to get like a friend of yours or one of their friends to cover up by treating you, having this love-hate relationship with you. They was going to use your own friend. And they're running from that now. The karmic lesson now, this person now is learning the karmic lesson now because you know their secrets. And some of you guys, the karmic lessons, you had secret accounts. You kept secret accounts hidden from these people so they can't have access to some things. You got a secret account now, and they can't gain access to you. You got secret stashes and hidden information to protect you. That's the karmic lesson now. You got secret accounts. You got stuff you put in a clutch. You feel me? You got some little things you knew you got to move in silence with from everybody. You're good. Yeah, that's the karmic lesson now. Okay, you knew you had to move in silence from everybody, including your kids, and your father, and your family. You knew you had to keep something on a clutch. Because you knew you couldn't trust nobody but who? God. Like I told y'all, God, when you realize that you knew how to move, that the only person you could trust now with these evil people is God. You feel me? Right? Okay. Let's pull out the crime deck. It's always God, right? Somebody's exposed for traveling and set somebody up. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Look at that. I'm just looking at the cards. Somebody's exposed for traveling to setting you up. Somebody with brown eyes keep coming up. Who tried to put something in your coat pocket. They celebrated something. Too soon, is what I heard. Yep, celebrated some type of kidnapping. They was planning on kidnapping you. Yep, while it was raining. But you didn't go. You didn't go somewhere, or you didn't go for it. So you didn't go for something that they had set up for you. Yes, that's what Spirit's saying. Yes, you didn't go for something, or you didn't go somewhere. Okay? This person with brown eyes, who they could have had like a coat on and something significant about a coat, or could have pulled something out of their coat pocket when you saw them. Let's just say that you guys went somewhere, because it's saying like you guys could have been celebrating something, or you guys could have been at home, or you could have been like at a bar or something like that, or you know, like you could have just been chilling. And you could have met somebody and crossed paths with this person, and it could have been something significant that they pulled out their coat. Maybe they pulled their phone out their coat pocket and show you something, whatever. This person was supposed to kidnap you when it was raining, but you didn't go. Yes, somebody traveled towards you. They came towards you with this buffoonery. To put something in your food. Because they couldn't lie to you. But there was witnesses protecting you. Yeah, somebody snitching. Hey, Skylar, come on. Somebody snitching right now. Somebody snitching right motherfreaking now. Okay, Skylar, no. Skylar, get over here. Over here. Skylar. No. She knows I'm saying no, don't go by that door, but she just gotta go. I said no. Somebody's snitching right now. Who's trying to rob you? Rob you from something from a courthouse. They're doing it again. So somebody could have stole something from you, robbed you from your house. They could have robbed you. They could have robbed you when you went to the courthouse, or robbed you, or stole something from you from your house. They did something again to you, and you're not confused at all that somebody has the keys, or somebody had your keys. You know somebody had your keys. And a police officer or somebody in law enforcement that was working with them. And now they can't steal your inheritance no more. They got to return your inheritance to you. I feel like 7 people are the key. There's 7 people or 7 incidents that happen that is the key to the situation, bro. 7 people know what's up and why somebody's doing this to you. Okay? Yup. Yeah, this is people that wanted revenge. They wanted revenge. Because they can't get on your phone. Wow. So a police... Okay. Somebody tried to rob... They robbed you. They robbed you because they couldn't steal your inheritance. For revenge of not being able to get in your phone. So somebody, either lost contact to be able to get in your phone. They robbed you somehow, some way, try to take something from you. Yup, because they can't get into your phone. They can't follow you. They can't get in the manhunt. They can't do something to you during the day. So somebody robbed you. They robbed you. They got the keys to rob you for something. I was about to show y'all something. Hold on. I'm going to show it to y'all later. Okay? I'm going to show it to y'all later. All right, y'all. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Yup. So they gave a child. They did something to somebody's child. Oh, see, they playing with people's kids. They did something to a child, a FedEx worker, because they couldn't use the neighbors, because the neighbors couldn't put something in your drink. They went into your house. They went into your home or to your space. Yes, they did. Because they couldn't use. They did something to your child. And they use a FedEx worker, an ex-federal agent, because they couldn't use the neighbors no more because you wasn't drinking something. So that they put in your house. Because they kept putting stuff in your house for you to drink. And you ain't drinking it. Yup. Spirit says you guys are safe, bro. You guys are safe. Somebody gave somebody a gift to get you bound to something. Because they can't stalk you no more, and you escape that too. That's why I said these people right now. Remember I said your intuition. Man, what did I put as the title? Because you keep escaping everything that these people are playing your way because you are so protected by your ancestors and your intuition. Our Father is not letting this go down like this. These people are going to jail. And every time they do something and you dodge the bullet and you escape it like you've been escaping it a million times because God has given you the clarity when it was needed, these people are continuing to help you with your case every time. Okay, because it's being exposed as they're doing it. It's being publicized. So it's like, it's not like something that they can hide or like cancel or clean up. Because they like to clean stuff up. They can't clean this up. Look, you escaped something with your cousin. You can't make this up. Remember my cousin tried it like yesterday? You escaped something with your cousin. This is what this says. You escaped something with your own cousin, bro. And a judge. And a judge. Oh, for some of y'all, and it's not even just a judge who did something to you, try to plant something in your basement. This is, or for some, it could be a judge situation and it could be a basement situation. You escaped 3 different situations, 3 different setups. Something with your cousin, something with a judge, something with the basement. For some of y'all, this could be a cousin who's been trying to resurrect something that somebody tried to do to you using the basement. Like they tried to commit the same crime that they tried to commit before, but in a different way and using a different person. Okay? Yep. With a cult. Yep. With a cult who was trying to poison you. They can't copy you. I told you they can't get that. They can't copy your energy right now. They can't copy some type of setup that they tried to do to you yesterday. Oh my goodness. This is about my cousin. I told you a setup they tried to do to me yesterday was with my father's cousin over the real estate agent. I already was on point with her from the beginning though. That's the thing. I'm a psychic. I don't speak on what I know. I let it play out. I let you think I'm slow, okay? And I ain't nowhere near it. But when I got that confirmation from God, like, whoop, told you. I said, nah. I told my father, I'm not doing that. A setup yesterday. Now, yup, this person's exposed. I feel like you could even be exposing these people who set you up. And for some, it was as early as yesterday. Yup, they can't lie to you. They did this to you because they feel like you exposed them and they can't lie and they can't hack you no more. Yep, they started targeting the people that you love. You know how that goes. When they can't lie, they can't do nothing to you, they start targeting the people that you love, that you care about. And all of this is why they're going into jail. Yep, targeting the people you love, trying to cause you car problems. Remember my car, what was happening yesterday? Yep, that's what they was doing. Or trying to cause you car problems, car accidents, right? Because they can't do stuff to you in the summer. So they could be purposely trying to run you off the road. You might get people that out of nowhere speeding, going past you. And you like, yo, what the freak? That's these people trying to like kill you with a car accident, like literally. Because they can't do something to you in the summertime. They can't get into your phone, right? And it's because you know. You know everything. So they can't take this trip that they was trying to take towards you. With a coworker. They can't take this trip with a coworker. Somebody that you probably work with. Or they can't use a coworker that you actually work with. Yup. Somebody with short hair that was trying to do paperwork on you because they couldn't unalive you. They were trying to set you up because they couldn't unalive you. Yup, up north. In the wintertime. Yep, you found out, or you will. It could have been more than 2 people. Yeah, they can't do something to something if you got a white vehicle. This person still don't want to stop because they're a psycho. This is what I'm telling you. They still don't want to stop after they got caught up because they're a psycho. Right? And look, you're safe. You're safe, y'all. You're safe. This person now is running from the law. And losing everything. And I just pulled that out, the deck. They're running from the law and they're going to lose everything. These people played with you too much. Somebody with tattoos was building some type of case on you, but because they couldn't do something Wednesday. They're no longer confused about something they did at nighttime and something they did during the day, that they can't get revenge on you. So they did multiple things, one at night, one at the day. They can't get revenge on you, okay? So this person, this is somebody who's sick, like mentally sick, who got into your bank accounts or into your accounts because no drug can frame you. They can't frame you with drugs. So this person tried to touch you, get you touched by an older person in the office. So this person felt like they got somebody close to you to come or around you in your office where you work at, where you go to, an older person from your office. So to get close to you, they use this older person from your office or older than you, right? And somebody in a truck who was watching you with a baby, you found out about it, is corrupted, or you will find out it's corrupted because they couldn't record you. They used a lawyer to do something to you. People are onto them now for trying to blackmail you, right? Because they couldn't damage your property. And you're right about everything that you said. Like, people are now onto these people for them trying to blackmail you. People know you didn't do this stuff. Whatever they set you up for, whatever lie they're trying to cover up, that's why they're doing so much. They're trying to cover up a narrative they created, so they got to create the narrative. Now these people are on to the narrative that they created. Literally. Literally. Wow. This is just deeper than the mother freaking girl. Yeah, that's just think about me, yo. Y'all saw how my phone kept getting hacked, bro. I knew it wasn't. I already knew, and I knew it was that person in the office. I had to let this play out until God gave me that whammy, right? Because, you know, somebody hack you, all right, whatever, right? We gonna handle that. But when I got the confirmation and I let this play out for a while, I said, oh, because I already knew nobody around that area could be trusted, right? Anybody. And then I already knew about my cousin already. I already knew that it wasn't even safe to use her or anybody, to be honest. But yes, people look at me like, oh, she by herself. That they feel like that is my mother freaking superpower, baby. That's my superpower. What we talking about? Because nobody knows nothing. They don't know what I'm thinking, how I'm moving, nothing. You hear me? Okay? Oh, that flew out here. Uh-oh. Somebody, yo, I told y'all this is somebody of, y'all. I told y'all this ain't no, this is somebody of high power who has a lot of money. This is somebody, when I'm talking about a lot of money, this is government. Somebody with high power who has a lot of money and a lot of connections. Ooh, is ending a journey. Woo, ain't that crazy? Somebody of high power. High power. I'm talking about, this is somebody that we probably all mother freaking know collectively, okay? Like, I'm talking about sitting in a position of power that we all know, who has a whole lot of money, is now ending a journey. Ending a journey. With the Emperor in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Who can't build something or who wasted their time now. Because they're not going to be receiving what they expected. Which was to come out of poverty. Over a home or a hotel or a business. Yeah, this person was waiting. Expecting something. Expecting for you not to receive something. Because they weren't able to unalive you. This King of Pentacles in reverse and this Queen of Pentacles upright. Oh, looks like something's happening with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Some type of change. Looks like this person's going to have to move on. Look like this King of Pentacles is moving. Like they could be actually physically moving. Or they're moving on Take it how it resonates. And then you got this Queen of Pentacles here who don't want to go to jail, who don't want to go to court. But something soon is going to happen with that Queen of Pentacles. It got something to do with it's a married couple here. And your family. Somebody could be married into the family for some of you guys. Yep. Who could be married into a family and they could be close to somebody's mother or close to you or was close to your mother or your grandmother, something like that. Who came up with a plan. Oh my God. So this ain't even just like, bro, you got people who's married into your family, right? Who could have did something to your mother or a mother figure and came up with this plan. You probably think it's all of them are involved, but the culprit is somebody who's married into the family, bro. That's crazy. Married into the family. That is crazy. Who was cool with your mother or cool with your mother or mother figure, grandmother, auntie, something like that. Who came up with this plan for you. This is you. They came up with this plan for you. Not even like, let's just say, you related to the mother freaking uncle. But it's their wife that came up with this mother freaking plan. Right? You feel me? Like, what? To do something to a mother figure or to do something to you. Look at this message. Message to a King of Wands. They're not going to receive a great fortune because somebody's no longer partnering up with someone. This person's not concerned about going down this path with a judge. But whoever this is who is being immature now is in despair because a corrupted official and these fake people who stole from you, who use the people that you love to give bad help, is now getting a message of concern about the community no longer wanting to work with them anymore. That's the message of, that's the bad news. Remember, the over energy is bad news. They're receiving letters and messages from the people in the community. This King of Wands is moving. They moving on from this, or they're moving. They said, I got to go. Somebody's actually going to pick up and move. They said, wait a minute. This getting crazy. I ain't going to jail. I'm going to pick up and I'm getting the freak out of here. This King of Wands, King of Pentacles in reverse is out of there, okay? And then like I said, then it's like this King of Pentacles now. They feel like they wasted their time. They don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to court, but that's happening soon, Spirit is saying. So this is like to be continued with the Queen of Pentacles who was out here using their resources and connections, okay? Supporting the situation, supporting these people. And now you got a whole community of people saying, I don't want to work with y'all no more. I'm over it. I'm done. Then somebody who's married into the family was the one who came up with the plan. Dad, you're not even really blood. Like, that's messed up. You feel me? That's messed up. Like, wait. That's messed up. You can't tell me that. That's up. You can't tell me that ain't messed up. Like, wait. What are we talking about? That's messed up. Okay? That's messed up. I'm trying to make y'all feel lighthearted. Just imagine me, y'all. Every day somebody's trying to unalive me. But do y'all see that I've been waking up by the grace of God? Not because of these people, but because God wanted me to wake up the next day. So when I tell y'all, like, I know you guys can get through it if you listen to your intuition. I know it. Like, it's not even a question. I freaking know. And this is why I'm trying to help you guys see this in a different perspective. These people got an army up against me. I just told y'all something I found out about my cousin. I found out that somebody who's working in the office space where I do my t-shirts at, because y'all know my t-shirt business, where I do my t-shirts at is a studio, and there's different businesses in it. It's a big warehouse, different businesses. In a specific office, there's multiple people that is connected to a relative of mine, okay, that works in there. And one of them who I thought was helping me with my phone, because they a hacker, I guess, that's a person who was getting I was paying attention. Y'all know, you want to know what gave me the extra oomph is when I couldn't get into my own email, and he did a little thing and got into my email. And that's when I knew, like, okay, he still has my password. He can get into my stuff. He has my passwords, or he has the ability to be able to get into my stuff. So I paid attention to that, and I said, let me do it one more time. Let me unhack myself one more time. Because I had to test my own theory, right? Right? I test my own theory out. And what happened? Exactly what I thought happened. So when I went back to the office yesterday, y'all, right, because I told you my father works there. I went to the office. He couldn't even look at me in my face. Why? Because I unhacked my phone by my mother freaking self. And he knew it. Okay? Doesn't have access to my stuff. And everything is changed, right? And so when I went in there, right, he didn't even look at me. Nor did he speak to me. Because it was the elephant in the room. You hear me? Okay? It was the elephant in the room. Do you hear me? I can see through all these people with my eyes closed. And when I say that, I meant that. You hear me? You understand? Yeah, fake everybody. Everybody will do something something strange for some change, especially for situations like this. You understand? Especially. And if they're being blackmailed, because I like I said, it's a mixture of blackmail, it's a mixture of everything. You feel me? Anybody would do anything to anyone. Mother, father, sister, aunt, everybody is involved. Somehow, some way. Unintentionally or intentionally. Okay? I'm just telling y'all. So, with that being said, you feel me? Let's see what you guys need to know right now. These people are going to jail. They're going to jail. Okay? That's what's happening. And that's my ancestors using me to come for these people next. They're using me spiritually. God is using me as a vessel spiritually to get justice in the God's way, not in their way. I ain't never hurting nobody. This is in God's way, where the truth is revealing all of itself to everyone's gonna see the truth. You hear me? And I'm showing y'all the work of God, how God moves, not how the devil moves. I don't move like the devil. Okay? So spirit, is there anything else they need to know right now? A child. Is receiving a message of concern about some type of document, a letter from a false person who is waiting for a family and a judge to do something about a home with a community, or do something at your home with their community. They're supposed to do something to you. Your family, a judge, a community. They're supposed to do something about at a home. Yep, with a corrupted official. Who went down some type of path so they wouldn't go to jail. They use the people that you love to come up with a plan so that you wouldn't receive some type of opportunity because of a married couple. So this married couple, remember I told you the landlord is a married couple? You feel me? This is my story, y'all, too. Yeah, they came up with this plan so I wouldn't receive an opportunity, and they used a married couple, which plan is not going to work. Yep. Yeah, and the King of Wands. Now a King of Wands is no longer partnering up with someone because something didn't work. And whoever this is don't want to go to court about trying to come out of poverty. Somebody is now in despair. So yeah, this person don't want to go to court. Something didn't work out. They're in despair over you. Yeah, look at this person watching you. Whoever this is that's been watching you closely because they're crazy, they're not going to be receiving income from some of y'all inheritance, okay? Because somebody now getting a bad reputation. This Emperor in reverse, some type of journey is ending. They're not giving a gift to a Queen of Wands or a King of Pentacles in reverse who stole something from you. And this Queen of Pentacles now has wasted their freaking time because they weren't able to unalive you. This person wasn't concerned because they thought they was going to give you bad health since they couldn't unalive you, right? And now everything has now changed. Everything. Somebody's losing everything. They tried everything you can think of. They used the people closest to you. They use everything. They try to manipulate you by using the people that you care about that don't really know. You feel me? Because it ain't their fault. But they tried it in every way, shape, or form, and they're getting some bad news. Somebody said, oh, I'm done. Somebody's picking up and moving. They said, I ain't going to jail. I'm about to pick up and I'm going to move. I'm getting the freak out of here. It's going down. Some people now is out here like something. They don't want to work with these people now no more because they don't want to go to jail. Look at the tower just fell. This is a tower. You guys are bringing the tower. People are dropping something they was trying to do to get people to judge you. For people not to give to you so you can lose a home. So people won't partner up with them. They're no longer partnering up with people. These people now embarrassed because their secrets are coming out about you and what they did behind your back. Because you're no longer confused. I feel like they're no longer confused. You guys are moving on. You are. You're moving on. These people keep trying to stop you. But you're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on to calmer waters, bro. And somebody is now going to come towards you mad. They might even try to, like I said, try to cause a car accident because they wanted something. They wanted to get away with something. So be careful with driving. I promise you, somebody may come out of anywhere recklessly trying to cut you off. Or coming with an argument towards you because they thought they was going to get away with something. But look, change is here. Change is here. You're avoiding all that. All this drama with your family. How about that? How about that? You're avoiding all that. You ain't doing none of that. Right? By not investing into these people at all. Yeah, whoever this is that did not want to let it rock, okay? They use this Queen of Pentacles to try to, they was going to use this Queen of Pentacles to try to hold back from you, right? So that you, whatever evidence you have, hold back some type of evidence. Trying to get you to hold back some type of evidence. Yeah. With this Queen of Wands, by using this Queen of Wands. I don't know how they was going to try to get you to hold back some type of evidence. They was trying to do something, some type of plan. But that ain't work. Why? Want to know why it didn't work? Because you protected. You're protected. They don't even know you are spiritually protected. It may look like you by yourself, bro. I don't know why you're not getting a hint. It took about 1,000 people to take you down and you still standing. It just don't make any sense. I don't know what they don't understand. What they're not getting. What they don't understand. Spirit, what is there anything else? I feel like I need to get some good news for you guys out. I hate that it's always about this stuff. Okay. An attempt. Look at this. Somebody made some type of attempt to get at you. I told y'all. They did some unhinged things. They trying to do something unhinged. Yup. Went back to trying to do something new to you. Again. To try to take action towards you. And you had enough. You had enough of these people playing with you like that, child. I mean, you had enough of it. I bet you did. Okay? Somebody hasn't been sleeping because they've been doing the most. That's weird. And you just want this person to leave you alone. Leave your stability alone. They keep sending spiritual attacks. This Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who got some type of support to spiritually attack you is watching you put yourself back together again. From them trying to get you fired. Playing some type of games with you. You not answering phone calls, which is causing you financial troubles. Yeah, this person's no good, y'all. You not in your head about none of the stuff they sending your way. And in fact, you guys are dodging it because you know you're going to clean all this up. All these people who trying to send you for, you already got a plan in mind. So they think, oh, I got them. They not answering the phone. They in debt. They got all, no, baby, I'm good. Trust me. You feel me? Like, these people so low vibrational, they don't understand how God operates, right? And so look, you're not in your head. You dodging everything. You dodging people that's been trying to get your attention. Okay? And these people are going mental. emotionally off balance, because they could have even used your child to drag you back into something, child. And then they still find ways to stalk you, and you still like, F you. F you. Avoiding drama always. Okay? They can't figure you out. That's what it is. They've been trying to figure out how to get to you to do you dirty. They can't. And that's what's causing this. They can't hide their pain. Yeah, because about something new they did to cause some type of confusion with somebody who's interested in the same sex. Yeah. Oh, they pissed off because the mask is off. You know about who they was using. And now they can't watch you anymore. You minding your business that pays you. This person's depressed. Because you don't want to have nothing to do with none of these motherfuckers. That's just what's happening now. Yeah. Over it. Rejected. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's so crazy. It's like, just think about it. You go into somebody because somebody's out here hacking into your stuff, and meanwhile, the person who you go into is the hacker, is the person who is, they paid to do you dirty. That's crazy, right? Right? Like rats in a corner. Yeah. This is you bringing down the tower, bro. People are, listen, the stuff that they did to you guys, bro. People know you're psychic. It just, none of it can be none of this can make sense. They know that you're psychic. It's like not even a question. They know you got some other kind of stuff going on with you. They cannot put their finger on this at all. Okay, let me get the warning for y'all. Then I'm going to try to get some positive stuff. With some positive stuff coming towards y'all. Family. It be your own family. That's the warning. It be your own family, okay? That you got to stay single and independent from. Yep, who's trying to make you out to look like you are promiscuous. You got your family, or this is just a group of people that call each other family. But some of they using your family to keep you by yourself so they can set you up with this little smack shop. Like, they're trying to set you up with some type of like they told people you was promiscuous. They could have went to the cops, somebody trying to say you run some type of business, you doing something. They want to slander your character as well as set you up to get locked up for some type of weird freaking program you running that they're saying you running. Okay, and they could be using your family to have you be by yourself so that they can set this up. Okay, literally, it's so crazy. These people are so crazy, and you kicking these people to the curb. Who's been trying to be strategic, manipulating and lying and controlling the situation. Yeah, by standing up for yourself. Yeah, you stood up to yourself, to somebody who you could have been talking to about your issues. Yeah, who was trying to repeat a cycle with you. Yep, promiscuous. You can't make this up. They was trying to set you up like you was promiscuous with the police. Yes, they was. Somebody was doing it, and they tried to do it to you again. And they trying to use family and people you know to set you up in a situation so you could be bound. Now, everything that was falling apart now, for a friend or for a child, because there's some type of breakup happening and some type of investigation now happening with the person who was chasing some type of outcome. You already know everybody who betrayed you. You are aware of everybody involved. I'm talking about everybody involved that betrayed you. And they're under investigation. And now somebody's breaking contracts. Yep, for trying to betray you. Repeating the cycle for trying to betray you. Yep, avoiding a tower moment. Somebody was trying to repeat a cycle so they can avoid the unavoidable, a tower moment. Yep, look at this. Bro, avoiding a tower moment by trying to cause one. By trying to have somebody what? By trying to be a HOE? Or trying to get you into a situation to destroy you. With a Queen of Pentacles. That's what they was trying to do. Like, look, by poisoning you. They was trying to poison you, get somebody to have, you know what, with you. And then they was going to like destroy you somehow with this evidence, with this information. They needed that. Okay? This person is stressed out because you checked something out. I don't know what you did. You looked into something with somebody who was trying to ride something out. Yeah, with a private relationship. So they used somebody with a private relationship and you looked into something yourself. And you found out somebody was motherfucking lying. Right? This is somebody who was envious and jealous of you. Yep. Look at this. Causing nothing but drama in your life. These people are just awful people. You guys, yes. You guys are protecting yourself sexually, I can tell you that. Okay? You could be taking care of your health, moving in silence. And whoever this is that's trying to give you proposals, you good on it. You don't want it. You don't want it. Skylar. Whoever it is that's trying to give you proposals, you don't want it. These people blocked. Blocked from trying to like confuse you. They trying to sell you a dream. Somebody's blocked from trying to sell you a dream, bro. They in their feelings. Somebody could be in their feelings that somebody's pregnant. Maybe you pregnant. And they could be watching you, getting mad. And if you ain't pregnant, you guys about to birth something. Skylar, what is wrong with you? You guys about to birth something. And they in their feelings because you about to get opportunities. You about to birth something. And they're going to have to sit back and watch. That's it. And just be mad. Yup. Because you protected from spiritual attacks. These people caught up with all the gossip and slander that they did to you. Right? Then I say they're going to want to give you fake apologies for putting on this show. Because now they're attracted. Now their secrets will come out. And you're not going to want to hear it. I'm telling you that's what's about to happen. Fake apology. You ain't going to want to hear none of that. Get out of here. Family, all that, man. Get out of here, man. I don't care who you are. Stay where you at. Yeah. Literally. Stay there. What's wrong with you? Okay? Okay, so let me see if I can get some good news that's coming towards y'all. Let's see. We need some good stuff. Because, I mean, it looks like good stuff is coming, which is good, right? It looks like good stuff is coming. That's why I said, let me get some good news. Good news will come to you guys. Let's see. Let me get a fresh deck because these decks is tainted. I'm going to use a tarot deck. I feel like that's kind of like, matter of fact, I'm going to mix it a little bit. I'm going to mix it. We're going to get some good news, y'all. Let's get some good news on the table because ain't this boring? Like this cycle was so boring. I tell you, they've been doing this for like 7 months and they're doing it longer. And I'm so bored with them. They are so annoying. You know, I'm over it. Spirit, what is some good news that's coming towards the collective? Tell me some good news. I'm just going to start with this and I'm going to get some tarot out real quick. Some good news coming towards the collective. Sky. Expose. Envision a new... No, Skylar, no. Chill out. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Okay, so the good news is that some people's going to be exposed. People are going to find out exactly what you've been through. What happened to you. Who did it. You understand the truth. Like, these people that needs to be exposed is going to be exposed. Yep, that's the good news. It's up. And look at this. And miracles are coming in. Miracles, blessings are coming in for you guys. Y'all going to be able to partner up with somebody that's going to actually want to work with you, not against you. These people are going to now need help. It's like they feel like they need help to isolate you. So, yeah. So you won't get these opportunities. Yeah, they need help to get you alone so they can give you an opportunity or give something to you or giving somebody an opportunity to do something. But you're aware. You're well aware of what they're trying to do, so they won't be able to get a new beginning. So these people have been trying to do that, but you got miracles coming in. So I must keep it right there before it get tainted. Let's see. Let's see some positive stuff. They fear this. Yeah, they fear what they don't understand, and now they're about to get handled, dealt with accordingly. You don't sit up here and try to spiritually bully some. Like, how you come in here and disrupt somebody's peace like that, or try to do that? Like, are you okay? No, you're not. So God is going to make it to where you are okay, and to where the collectives are okay. Okay, that's just what's happening. That's what's going to happen. All these people sat back and watched these people. They participated in attacking you and sat back and watched it play out and heard about your stories. This is your family as well, too. They sat back and watched these people, including themselves, do you dirty. And you think God is going to let them walk away like that? No. No. So let me move this card, because this card is getting on my nerves, me looking at it. Okay. So let's see the good news. Let's see what's the good. We got exposed, people being exposed. And for some, this is also about being happy. So you guys are going to be like happy now. Oh my goodness. Look, moving. Some of y'all, remember these people trying to stop you from moving or moving on? You will be moving. You will be moving on. Yeah. Tell me about the good stuff, what this is about, Spirit. The good stuff that's coming towards you. That's about to happen to them. Oh. Judgment. For somebody's going to be under judgment for holding back from you. Yep. This King of Swords, this Queen of Swords. So people are going to be judging these people for what they've done. This Queen of Swords, your family. Who you're not talking to. An Emperor. A King of Swords. People from your past are now stuck. Stuck now with something new that they've done to get good news. Because you walked away from some type of you see that somebody's trying to give you an opportunity here? You see? But look, they presenting it as it being a good opportunity. Meanwhile, this is a freaking checker piece. So this is somebody who's presenting it as a great opportunity. Meanwhile, this is a freaking game, bro. Look, and they're using everybody to come towards you and love bomb you, and you walking away from it all. So I don't know. Like I said, this could be a father figure for you guys. This can be a boss. This can be a judge. This could be a judge and a lawyer. People from your past is now stuck with something new they did to get good news, because then you walking away from what was supposed to look like to you a good opportunity. And it's not. They use your family members, okay? A Queen of Swords as well, too. Family who you're not talking to. All these people are going to be judged for what they've done to you. Judge. Yeah. Yep. They're going to lose everything. Because you guys are now, you're going to be moving on by yourself. Yes. You're going to be moving on by your freaking self. Moving on by yourself. And that's going to be giving justice to these people. Something's going to go in your favor by you doing that. Yep. With something you've been working with. Whoever this is that's been trying to slow you down is going to be laid to rest. They're going to be, laid to rest. Yep. Yeah, whoever's doing things behind the scenes with this Queen of Wands, who they partnered up with to get some type of evidence on you. This is crazy. Yep, so that you can be alone. People were trying to get evidence to make people not want to mess with you no more. They were trying to partner up with somebody to get some evidence so that nobody would mess with you no freaking more. Yep, so they can boost their own ego. Yep, with this Queen of Pentacles, who invested a lot of time and energy to sabotage everything you got going on. Okay, and now it looks like they're going to be mad at you because they're going to jail. I told you they're going to jail. I don't know how they're going to be mad at you because they did this to you. They try to sabotage everything. They're going to jail. Jail for multiple crimes committed towards you. Somebody who's a caring, loving, supportive person Change is happening for you guys. I'm so happy, child. These people gonna have to learn their mother freaking lesson, right? By trying to get your attention so mother freaking bad. Because now they're gonna be dropped like a freaking hot potato. Dropped. And you're gonna be receiving a blessing. Look at this. You now are on a fool's journey. By yourself with your little fur baby. I got my dog with me. This is a little cat here. You guys are going to take some time. You're on a whole new journey now. A whole journey by yourself. And this is like courageous and this is free. You're free to do whatever you want. Spirit says you're free now. You freed yourself. You can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you, look at this. You can go wherever you want. You can move wherever you want. You are about to be free from all of these people. Like you're free now to move how you want to move, period. Move on from this King of Pentacles who was trying to have you waiting while they was having you know what, or they wanted you to wait for smacks. Okay? Oh my God. Oh, I don't like how this looked. They wanted you waiting while they was out here, you know what, with other people unprotectedly. That's crazy. Like, doing that in people. Like, that's what they were doing. And thinking you was going to wait forever. But now this person who's watching you is carrying this burden around because this cycle was closed out. All this stuff they invest into, being a player. This person goes from a King of Wands to a freaking Knight of Wands. Okay? This person has demoted themselves. They have fell down. They fell off. Okay? Fell off. Okay? And now, yep, somebody who was trying to block your intuition now knows the truth. Yeah, because they reconciled with somebody to give to you a proposal, or you could have reconciled with someone who was trying to give you a proposal. Now they're in their head because now you left somebody out in the cold and exposing these people for all the betrayals that they've had. These people are bound now to all the drama they caused at a home, okay, or that they celebrated, because now they're blocked from manifesting, giving and receiving to somebody. And now somebody's in their feelings because you are pushing these people away. You're defending yourself against all the betrayals that all these people did to you. They're in their feelings because you're doing something to defend yourself against these mother freaking people. As the freak you should, but it looks like these people are gonna be in jail, and you're free now to like move on from these people. You got miracles coming in, right? From these people being exposed. Look at this. The sun came out, bro. The sun is out. You hear me? Out. Out. Let me get y'all angel message. The sun is out. You hear me? These people, the truth is out. Y'all know my story. All of it. All the people that was involved, the principal, the superintendent, those are the principal is a freaking, allegedly, a freaking demon, okay? Joseph Osorio, that man is cool. Like, listen, from my experience, how he talked about my kid on those stands, how he and that's how I know allegedly the judge is involved, because the things that the judge was allowing them to say and the delays they was creating for my son intentionally for him not to be in school. The game they was playing because they felt like I was by myself, y'all. And now the world is going to know about it. Y'all know about it, right? The world will. My story. Because I ain't the only person. I ain't. You understand? But I got to advocate for all of us who's been through organized crimes. I can tell you that. So y'all continue to reach out to the FBI so I can get all of our stories out. I mean, since mine's already hitting like news, it's actually hitting like mainstream now. It's starting to get noticed. I'm going to be used as a vessel. All of us. Okay? I will be. I just need some names. I need to know y'all stories. I can't talk to you guys personally. All of you guys, right? But if you guys send me an email, I can like jot down some of the stuff that I know that's going on around here, and I can speak on it when the time is right. Okay? My email is intuitiveprofit@gmail.com. All right, y'all. And don't forget, remember, y'all, you know what? If you guys want to, Y'all can take today as an opportunity. If you want to talk to me, remember on Sundays only is when I have the chance to talk to people. So I'm doing support Sundays. If you want to just vent today, y'all can make an appointment and I can call you guys today. Today is normally the days that I do that. So today you can take advantage of that. If you guys want a phone conversation from me, I do it on Sundays. It's called Support Sunday. If you guys just want to vent, talk about whatever, I'm here just to listen and not judge. If you want to tell me your story during that time period, that's fine too. But I bracket at either 15 minutes or 30 minutes, okay? If you want more time, you got to let me know because I schedule everybody based over that time frame on Sundays. But I put up a post. I'll repost it so you guys can, like, see it. If you guys can't find my community board, send me an email. intuitiveprofit@gmail.com, okay? At gmail.com. Intuitive Profit. INTUITIVEPROPHET @gmail.com. Okay? Y'all send me an email to that. And yeah, we can do that. Okay? So let's see what the angel messages for you guys. Hush. Get more information. Success. Ooh. I'm going to just leave this here. Somebody's going to be heavily invested into your story. Heavily invested into your story. Somebody going to be requesting some information. And like I said, you guys is going to have success. Success. Remain positive. Doors are open enough for you. It's time, Spirit is saying. It's time. Remember divine timing? It's divine timing now. You will recover everything that people took from you. Yep. With these people who chose the wrong path. You will recover everything they took from you, from the people that chose the wrong path. You want to know why? Because you got people that's about to help you. Your spirit team is sending people in human form to come help you. Along with you, you already protected with your ancestors. They got you on the other side. But you got people they sending in the 3D to help you. Look, all because you guys learned how to ask for support and open to it. A lot of messages going to come your way. And then I feel like, oh, really? Yeah. So be careful because you want to have people trying to come talk to you. But you're going to have to use discernment on who to say no to. And I feel like somebody's going to be mad because they know your time is here. And you ain't stopping. You ain't lacking. You ain't slowing down. You ain't stopping. Okay? Every proposals you get, you looking into it. Spirit, whoever's trying to love bomb you and send people to seduce you, you get a sign for it every time. Like, that's a seducer. That's somebody trying to play you. That's this. That's that. You are getting signs for everybody who's trying to play with you. Within the next few months, something you asked your angels for when you was alone, it looks like you're going to receive that change. Yep. Something in the near future you're going to have to make a choice about. If you want to heal with this person or not. But either way, Spirit is saying your situation is going to improve. Because you know the truth. And you walking in faith. So just keep your boundaries up as you know. And wait. Because you got to wait. Don't let nobody rush you into something. You kept your boundaries up. You know the truth that you had to keep your boundaries up and wait. That's what happened with me yesterday. With this crazy deranged people. Using these people in my family. Crazy. You had to wait. And you want to get a peaceful resolution. If you just let this go, let God. Okay? And compromise. And trust yourself. You feel me? You got to work with yourself. Don't be your own worst enemy. You feel me? Trust yourself. Trust your gut. You know what to do. Okay? Yeah, you waited for a long time. Child, imagine me, child. These people was trying to, all this fake stuff. I knew from the beginning by the grace of God. These people making fake posts pages. They was going ham on Craigslist, y'all. Facebook, they was doing a whole bunch of fake pages. They was doing a whole bunch of fake pages on Facebook. That's how they started it off, y'all. When I was looking to move, when I found out about these people, then they moved it over to like Craigslist. And they was just being reckless, crazy, deranged, trying to set me up, trap me, steal my money, steal my opportunities, yeah. And then they got creative to the point where now they're trying to use my family, you know? This is what these people do. But see, God is a deliverer, bro. All you have to do is listen to your intuition. And look at this. And look at this. It's been gloomy for freaking 3 days. 3 days. And it was just gloomy now. And look at the sun shining. 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 Shining in the midst of the storms. God is an awesome God. God is an awesome God. I will never forsake God. Like, God kept me alive, yo. These people try to unalive me a million times fold. And now, look, they done put themselves in their own demise. All right, y'all. So I love y'all so much, y'all. Hit the thumbs up, you guys. Remember, if you guys want to take advantage of Support Sunday, today is the day that I make time and I take phone calls. And normally people just talk to me about whatever, like about their life or whatever. Or whatever, because I'm just here to listen. I'm not even here to teach y'all. I'm just here to listen and not judge and be your support and know you're not alone. But if you want to talk about your story, I'm here. Like, whatever you want to talk about for the time frames that we have for a reason, we're going to talk about that, okay? And if you need more time, you just let me know. So send me an email, intuitiveprofit@gmail.com. And continue, y'all. Continue to reach out to the FBI, like I said, with the stories that you guys know from me. Because I'm advocating for us all. If you guys need the FBI information, it's ic3.gov. And I forget, it's New Jersey. New Jersey organized crime is going to take you to the FBI website. So you guys can send in just a note, just like basically what you call that? A incident report, a report in an incident or something like that. And remember, my real name is Alicia. Okay, and my address that all this took place at was 284 Pindle Avenue, Englewood, Englewood, first floor. The neighbor who I've talked about all the time, that I had got a temporary, what do you call it? They only gave me, because you know they pay people off not to give me the full, but they gave me a temporary protective order. Her name is Shakara Johnson. She was upstairs for me, so the same address. The principles that I speak about is Joseph Osario with the due process hearing that I'm currently going through now. The superintendent, y'all can go see her story on Audacity.com. Go look at it, y'all. On Audacity.com, because that's the facts. Marnie Hazelton, she's done this to another student. And I think the year was, I don't know, it was 2017, 2019. It's an article, but it was on Channel 12 News. So y'all can look up that article yourself about Marnie Hazelton. And that's just the facts of it. But this is something that I'm experiencing with their administration now. Yeah, and all this is in Englewood, New Jersey. And the high school is Dwight Morrow High School. You'll see, if you guys want to actually see what happened on October 3rd with my son, where they made a false police report to Englewood police about my son intruding when he was in school and had him surrounded. That was the last day in school. They set up that setup for him to get pushed out of school. And the narrative that he's a bad child, he was only back in school for a couple days with an active 504 plan that he's legally binding to have certain restrictions in order because of his disability. They overlooked it all, okay? In the video, it's a 31-minute video, and the video is with Detective Donovan. Donovan, there should be a 31-minute video, you guys. You can request it from the Englewood District Police Office. There's open record. It should be 31 minutes. If it's not a 31-minute there, you report that, because there is a 31-minute official video where you'll see the superintendent speaking false reports. You'll see the security guard giving heat things, plotting on him for when he turned 18. And you'll see a whole bunch of officers, and you'll see me in the video too. Okay? You'll see me speaking on exactly what I'm telling y'all now, what's been going on. Okay, it's 31 minutes, okay? So there's a body cam video of 31 minutes you guys can actually pull. If you don't see it, send that information up because that means they're hiding it, right? That's I personally have that. So, and multiple people personally have that video. So if you do not see it, detective, the lieutenant who has the video for 31 minutes on that report from October 3rd at 3:05 p.m. for Dwight Morrow High School, my son initials is EH. It should be a 31-minute video. If you don't see the 31-minute video, y'all need to report that. Because it should be, they probably cleaned it up. I got it. And multiple people has it. Yeah. So if y'all don't see that, y'all can look that up. Inglewood Police Department should have that. You can request it because it's open public record. Okay? Ain't nothing to hide with me. You feel me? So make sure you guys put that in, because the story gonna get heard. Yeah. And so just put in those reports, you guys. And like I said, anybody who has a story, because it stems from that, me winning the case and them actually illegally pushing my son out, all this crazy stuff. Out of nowhere, the neighbors recording my son and all kinds. The motorcycle in the hallway, the health department lying on camera that they actually moved the motorcycle when they didn't. I was outside and saw the kid move it. Everybody is organized crime. Everybody's involved in it. I reached out and did an Oprah request. They had no type of record of that motorcycle situation ever happening. Like, I'm telling y'all, I got evidence of everything you could think of. So, yeah. All right. You dealing with perjury and defamation of character, child? This is discrimination and retaliation for my son. Okay, for sure. On top of the fact that these people trying to unalive me because I guess it's on their record that, you know, for my son to go back to school, they're pissed off. I'm the only person who went forward with this. I looked at their whole rap sheet. They got so many people who tried to send, you know, put them for due process. And I'm the only one who went forward with it. You can tell, you should know right then and there, there's a vendetta with me because it's on their record. They may have paid everybody off, but not me. You feel me? They may have scared everybody off, but not me. And they tried everything. They tried to poison me, set up false police report accidents. I need y'all to, whoever, y'all can get the videos from Molo's. When I was at Molo's on, for the hit and run situation, y'all can look it up for Fort Lee case. My name's Alicia, by the way. Y'all can hit it up. Get the video evidence from Molo's restaurant where I went to. I can promise y'all somebody slipped something in my mother freaking drink. The only drink I had, because I'm not a drinker. Y'all know I go there to go watch the water, right? And that's where all this setup came from. Go to Molo's restaurant in Weehawken, New Jersey. That right there, the video of the incident for my hit and run, that's where they gonna find all that. And I bet you they clean it up and hide it. Don't hide it, because I went there on that day. I can prove that, right? Okay, yeah. Why? How can I prove it? I got paperwork evidence, not just you can clean it up. No, you can't clean nothing up. I got paper receipts, paper evidence. I'm always on it. You feel me? Always. I wish you would clean it up. I wish I would continue to try to clean up. Make false police reports, because they said there was a witness at the scene. I would love to see there was no witnesses at the scene. Bro, these people came up with they street camera footages. Mind you, they took my keys. Let's not forget they stole my keys. They stole my keys and they was getting in my car. So they created this whole crazy narrative, bro, to try to get me locked up. But we gonna let the world see about that. How about that? How about the world know you guys' name? Just like they gonna know my name, I'm gonna make sure they know all of you guys' name. Patricia Mays, who was the landlord next door, who saw the motorcycle in the hallway, who lives right next door with open windows. Y'all saw that. Who ain't do nothing. Who claimed they didn't have any cameras, and I had that documented in writing, and they had a camera. I had the picture of the camera in their window facing my car. I have everything you can mother freaking think of, and I sent them up. Stop playing with me. Everybody involved thought I was slow. I wasn't. I was smart. Smarter than what they thought they was. And now on top of that, now you want to use somebody in my father's office? Oh, you want to go use somebody who's a real estate agent to stop me, to drain me my finances? So this little plan got to make and stick? No, baby, I got all of that information. I was never slow. Never, ever, never, ever, ever, never. Stop playing with me. Everybody's name is going to be known after playing with somebody like me when you play with my children. You play with my grandmother. You play with my grandfather. I'm letting God work through me in every way, shape, or form. Every way. And on top of that, now you got me fired up. Because now my community that loves me so much like y'all, I'm going to make sure people know y'all story too. So what's up? Y'all want to play now? Y'all going to have the people in Inglewood going to have beef with the other people who's doing stuff with y'all too, because they started this. How about that? Allegedly. Y'all wanted to play with me in Inglewood, the police department not putting in none of my stuff like I was somebody to play with or setting me up, setting my son up. Now y'all going to have beef with the other organizations that's doing stuff to the people out here. Now we just going to put it on the flow. On the flow. It's y'all fault. You shouldn't have played with me. Shouldn't have played with me. Shouldn't have played with me. Shouldn't have. Shouldn't have played with me. Okay? Shouldn't have. Okay? Okay? So yeah, this is an organized crime that's happening around the world, y'all. Around the world. And I ain't somebody who's scared. And like I said, this got me fired up even more. My ancestors in my body right now. God is in control. It ain't even me doing this talking. God is. Okay? Thank you. Y'all email me. intuitiveprofit@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm outside now, y'all. I'm outside. What's up? We outside with this. I'm going to use my platform. Not my platform, but I'm going to use my situation to help a lot of other people. It ain't just about me. This is bigger than me. This is what I learned. I see you guys in the comment section, and you guys are going through a lot. Y'all going through the same stuff. The difference is that like how I was telling one of my relatives, I'm like, yo, the sad part is I'm a oracle who can protect myself. There's people who can't, who don't really know what's going on, bro. I got to make these people aware. Since these people keep playing so much, I got to make people aware that this is really happening around the world. People are really getting hurt because people don't know. They think they going crazy. They think they losing their mind because they don't know people who's organizing all this stuff. They think they got a series of bad luck when it ain't that. They think they up like, no, people setting people up for real. It's intuitiveprofet@gmail.com. Thank you, y'all. I want to thank you guys as well, too. So don't forget, y'all. Y'all want somebody to talk to today? I'm going to put a post of the stuff that I need from you guys. So for Support Sunday, 15 or 30 minutes. But yeah, we outside. We outside, you guys. Yeah, there we go. They go my email right there, y'all. They go my email right there, y'all. All right, so I will be talking to you guys soon. I will be talking to you guys soon, you guys. We used to live hundreds of years, and I get it. No one wants to live that long anymore because it's so effed up. But what if you weren't all that ill that... No, it's the truth. Look, Lorna, you're right. These people are not ill this entire time. I'm telling you, it's... Y'all, I got evidence of everybody who's been trying to offer me drinks like the past week, y'all. Trying to offer me drinks, yo. Literally. Trying to give me drinks, slipping stuff in my drinks, bro. Like, they trying to, like, this is what they doing. Like I said, my grandmother death is not, that was a setup, I promise you. That was a retaliation on me winning that case. I promise y'all that. It's crystal clear. And not even that, my grandfather died 11 months prior. And remember, I've been advocating for my son. It wasn't just I just started. I was advocating for my son since we got there. Since we got to Inglewood. And so, my grandfather passing away, I feel like my grandfather was first, and then they did it again. They repeated that cycle with my grandmother. Literally. And they used my family. Okay? This is, I'm just telling y'all. Because I know, I told you I was in that room with my uncle when he lied to my family saying my grandmother was dying. She was not dying. I didn't know he told them that on why they put her in hospice. It made no sense. And come to find out, he told them that they said her organs were shutting down. No, it was not. Her nurse was saying that the medicine was working for her the night before. The very next day I come back, she's being signed up for hospice. What? You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, all this is connected. I'm telling you. I am telling you, allegedly. Because it's going to be something big. Allegedly. You feel me? Yes. Yes. So I'm telling y'all, this is some real stuff going on. Some real stuff. And I'm woke and I'm here now. I see things very clearly. Was on statin and nagging about that. Plenty of land and resources on earth though. My father passed. I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, y'all. So that's the situation, y'all. So yeah, that's what we got going on. So the world gonna know my name and theirs too. Everybody involved. Every last one of them. Okay? The money is the root of all evil. Yeah, and like even, you know what it is too? People reputation. So like I said, with my situation, I think people was paid off. I feel like it was more blackmail. I feel like there's people that's been a mixture of paid off and blackmail. So people reputation means so much to them versus like their morals and values. So it's like I would sacrifice her in EAG so that my secret of me having an encounter with another man don't come out, right? So I'll just go ahead and sacrifice EAG's life, you feel me? So that my secret don't come out. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, people reputation be so big to where they'll just say, you know, they'll do whatever. Or they can just be scared because they feel like the connections. Like, you feel me? But ain't nobody going to make me hurt nobody, like, ever. Nobody's ever going to make me that. Nobody's ever going to make me be something I'm not. Okay? I'm not no mother freaking sex worker. Never had child. I've been celibate. They even go in here. Like, I give me a little pap smear. They can know I'm celibate. I have not been with nobody in about 5 years. So this little narrative they trying to paint is stupid and crazy and deranged. Okay? Like, these people are so bitter and weird and crazy and deranged. It's unimaginable. Okay? These are narratives they paint. Somebody out here working for people, what? That's how I knew I had to go. Because I said, what are they doing in this basement? They trying to set me up like as if I'm a cartel or something. Like, what is this? Like, they keep trying to get me to go in the basement. Cops in broad daylight, y'all. People was knocking on my door while my son was by himself. Scare tactics, jumping out of cars. My son is like showing me stuff like, bro, it was a car out in broad daylight. That's how I knew the whole block knew. Because who would be that comfortable of doing this in broad daylight, hopping out of a truck? Okay, in broad daylight, knocking on the doors, doing scare tactics. Yes, that's what they were doing. While my son, every time they knew my son was by himself or they watched me leave, they will do that. Or they'll send the cops to my house when they saw me coming in, just knocking on the door for anything. Even to the point where people was hearing the cops, my address, this particular cop, let me tell y'all something. One day my son was outside with his friends. This particular cop was looking for one of my son's friends, right? Because there's a lot of corrupted officials out there in Inglewood. So they were just messing with the kids. And so my son heard them say my address on the daggone, on their walkie-talkie. And he like, yo, the cops on their way there. I'm like, what for what? They said, I don't know. Like, I just heard it on the daggone cops walkie-talkie. And guess what? They come knocking on my door. What the freak? For what? My son ain't even here, so you ain't even trying to mess with my son. Now, what you trying to do with me? You feel me? Like, the neighbor upstairs, because I heard her calling the cops, bro. My walls was thin. I heard her calling the cops multiple times. I said, this lady is freaking crazy. And that's how I told y'all. I knew I had to protect myself because I knew she was out here I had to act like I didn't know, right? To continue to keep the evidence. Send them up, make millions of copies, because I got too many copies. Can't nobody delete or erase nothing. Millions of copies, right? So I made sure it got into the hands of whoever needed to. So if anything was to happen, everybody knows the truth about every single thing that was done to me, okay? So I had to protect. I kept a document, all that. Remember y'all saw the freaking the motorcycle in my hallway? I called PSNG because I knew I couldn't directly tell nobody because these people weren't on my side. This lady called I watched this lady watch me park my car. And then she called the freaking the street sweeper, and say like, oh, it's a car that's parked. Now I heard her call the cops, y'all, and she called them saying my car. This is the neighbor upstairs. My car was parked where it shouldn't have been. So it's so crazy because I went in the house to use the bathroom, came back out. I said, okay, I'm going to just sit here in the car. And the cops came, rolled around, turned around. How about she called on me? I moved my car, right? And her car was the one that got a ticket on it, right? And so I was like, mind you, I knew that's what she was doing. So I text her. This is what I'm saying, girl. We was never friends. I knew what she was doing the entire time. I was keeping documents and notes. I text her in November, was like, hey, I don't know if you're up, but you might, want to move your car because the cops is, you feel me? You feel me? Because shorty, I knew you cool. I heard you. You might want to move your car because you just got a ticket. You feel me? You should have given me a ticket. You might want to move. You feel me? I knew what I was doing, you guys. Like, you never playing me. You feel me? It ain't never gonna be that. We were never friends. When you was following me out my door, every time I walked out, I knew you had some type of connection. I said, yo, this girl got my Amazon. Because how the freak I'm walking out my door at the same time they walking out with me like as if she's trying to steal my package. Bro, you know how many packages was upstairs of mine in her house? That her child had to call my kid and tell my kid that their stuff was there. Or my kid called upstairs and asked him for the package. Or and her child saying that our letters are upstairs in her house, my mail. You feel me? Bro, come on. Come on. I already knew. I had to put all this together because who the freak was I telling when the people that's supposed to protect and serve is the ones who's lying and playing for you? Bro, I did a protective order. Listen, y'all. I got a protective order on her, right? Got the protective order. And when I got the protective order, y'all, hold up. When I got the protective order, you know how they come to the house, right? And they serve them. I didn't leave my house when I got the protective order. I was there at the house. We go to court. On record, I called the courthouse. I kept a document on all this too. I said, have they ever been served? They said, no, we don't have it in our system that they've been served. They have to automatically let us know when they serve it. And I'm like, okay, because I never saw them come serve it either, right? I was there. I stayed at home for those couple days. And so we get to court and they still show on the record that she never was served, right? And so she lies on oath, like, oh, yeah, I was served. When she did it, I was served on December 12th. That was not the date I did the protective order. She lied about the date on the freaking protective order. She never got served because she didn't need to. Why? Because she was working, allegedly, with the official people. She was working with the official people. She didn't need a copy. They told her. And they did not want to put it in the system that she got served it. Why? Because you want to know why? How about I wasn't supposed to wind up going to court? That's why they didn't want to show that she got served it. Listen. How about I didn't know. They got into my email and they set up here and they deleted the link for me to go to virtual court. They was trying to not get me to go to court for it. And I didn't find this out till the night before. I said, oh my goodness, I never got the link. So I said, okay, so somebody got into my email because I never got the link to virtual court. Okay? So what did I do? I said, y'all ain't about to play with me like that. I'm about to get up and I'm going to go to the courthouse. She was watching me out the window that morning and she followed behind me and went to the courthouse afterwards because I wasn't supposed to go to court. They were supposed to delete it, so I never made the court. Oh, that ain't it, y'all. Y'all know the last probate court I just had? Bro, how about I went to log in and one of my lovely people, I ain't gonna say the name, was there. I put the code in and everything, right? The code wasn't letting me log into probate court either. so that I wouldn't show up so they can drop it. But by the grace of God, two people was in, and one let me in. One called me and let me in. Because I knew, my intuition told me they was going to do it again. They was going to play with me so I don't show, quote unquote, up to the phone court so they can remove, like they could just drop my whole case. Right? But I'm always 10 steps ahead because I knew. And I made sure I had witnesses there. And I made sure the person who was there got me right in there because they was trying to block me, my phone number, because they got connected to my phone carrier. So that, I guess that's what they did, so that I couldn't get into the phone call. That lady was so shook to see me in there. Then she was trying to act like she couldn't hear me. I said, you can't hear me? Do you want me to come out and come back in? Because I know you can hear me. I know you can. It's all a game for these people, bro. I have all the evidence and the witnesses for everything. I was never slow. Ever, ever, ever. I moved in silence, bro. I got every proof and evidence you can think of. Yes, this is 3D proof. 3D proof. Man, these people, they really mess with God's chosen one. A beast. You hear me? Somebody who ain't never given up. Yo, y'all took my grandmother from me? Allegedly? Okay. My grandfather, the two people I love the most in the world. Playing the game, right? Even though I know my grandmother, she's happy where she's at, and I know she's happy. Her and my grandfather are happy that they can help me more where they're at versus if they was here on this earth. Even though it killed me to my soul that they weren't here or that they're not here, right? But they woke something up in me, my strength, right? My strength. You played with my children. You used my family. You used the people in my community. You attack my community, the people I love here on my platform, and you think you're going to walk away from this without God's wrath, not mine, God's wrath, because I don't do anything. I just speak the truth. It's God's wrath. Y'all don't worry about me. God's wrath is something differently. I just had the bearer of the truth. That's it. I'm the bearer of the truth. I speak it and I walk in it. My truth. My reputation that you're trying to ruin can't be ruined because God already got that signed, sealed, and delivered. You hear what I'm saying to you? I saw everything they were doing and how sloppy these people was. So when the world knows your name, I'm talking about the landlord. I'm talking about the neighbor and her boyfriend. I'm talking about, they use their children too as well too to set my son up. Because you know my son has a disability, right? And my son don't know no better because his disability. They use their children, okay? My story's real deep. Y'all want to hear my story. The world is, okay? They use their children. They use 3 judges. They use the people that they see me out in the community with, places I go to. They use the bartenders. They use, like, literally, they sent some girl. I don't know who. They was looking into me too much. I don't know if they thought that I was into women. I had no problem with that, but I'm not, right? But they sent a feminine towards me. They sent somebody in the supermarket towards me. They sent, everybody you can think of, okay? My way to disrupt my peace, to create a narrative to their story, and none of it worked. Why? Because even when I did not know, because God said there was a time and a place for me to show you, I still intuitively knew, or based off of my intuition, who to trust and who not to. That is right there, the number one thing I want to tell to you guys. You probably don't know or have certain type of insight that I have, but you got what all of us have, is intuition. That little nidgel, that little nuggle, you listen to that. You listen to that. You don't have to see. You don't have to see or know everything, but that intuition is going to help you, protect you. Okay? Okay? They put it in nicotine. Yeah. Man, this is a real thing. I don't smoke and I barely drank, but at one point, you know what I'm saying? I was going to sit by the water and getting a cocktail and looking at the view and healing from my grandmother. But I never drank and drive. Like, that's just something I never did. I get like one little cocktail and drink little. They could see me on camera with that. Like, that's proven fact. I'm not a drink. Anywhere I went, I never played like that. Never played drinking and driving. So they can follow my tracks everywhere. Everything I'm speaking is the facts. You would never see me pass 2 drinks ever. Ever. Anywhere. Okay? Anywhere. And now I don't drink at all ever since they poisoned me and made that whole hit and run situation. I don't drink at all because I got to be on point 24/7. These people are crazy. I got to stay on point with these people until they go to jail. Okay? And even that, you got to still know that it's residue of people that want to be copycats, right? So you got to still keep your hands on the head on the swivel with people. Because you will have copycats out there too. You feel me? Oh, wow. I don't even drink. Yeah. So I don't either. Like, that's out. I don't even drink. That's out. I've been, my head has been on a swivel lately. Been on a swivel. It is that ridiculous. But these people are demonic. There's really terrible, awful, deranged, psycho people out here in this world. And not for you to be scared, but you to be on point. Like, this right here was a personal attack towards me. And this was like I said, David and Goliath. This was deeper than that. It's definitely a deeper situation. But it helped me heal from different things and traumas as well, too. You know what I'm saying? But it makes you stronger. It makes you stronger. You got a ticket this week? Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, you didn't. You stopped everything? Yeah, man. Like, I look, man, y'all, my head is on a swivel. I already know how y'all coming, what y'all doing, how you moving, how you using everybody that you could feel like can get close to me, people in every hotels. You guys play too much. They reaching, right? Yeah, they play too much, bro. Even using people who I'm ordering food, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't. These people are so crazy, like deranged, demonic. They don't stop. But I'm telling y'all this because, y'all, this is the life that we live in. But we ain't going to let nobody, number one, punk us, steal our lives from us. And then just sit back and like, no. My grandmother told me, I heard her so clearly, get up. These people was trying so hard to take my life from me, my light, out of jealousy and envy. My grandma said, you know who I raised. You better get up. You better listen, get up and you know how to fight back with the truth. That's what you do. You fight back with the truth. It feels so much clearer, don't it? Don't you feel so much better? When you see everybody in real form, no matter who they are, everybody who want to love bomb you and want to act nice and, you know, everybody who's being used as a pawn, you know? Yeah, even the people that loves you. They don't know no better. They in a motherfucking 3D. They not in a 5D with you. So you got to protect yourself even from the people that don't mean to hurt you. You got to still protect yourself from them. Yeah, they all delusional. They all insane, mentally, crazy, deranged. You know I be saying crazy, deranged, mental. But y'all can look into everything that I said. Every single thing you can look up. Don't forget to go on Audacity.com, y'all. That's the one thing. Write that down. Audacity.com. And the superintendent I'm talking about is Marnie Hazelton. Y'all can see that for yourself. She did that to a mother freaking... She took this kid, all his credits out, as if he went to that daggone school over the vendetta from the mother. That's what it said on the news. I don't know how true, quote, quote, but that was on the news, right? She lost a job or got suspended or something like that from it. But y'all can see that for yourself. So go look that up. Okay? But yeah, all of them are a part of this crazy, deranged, psychotic situation. Like, and they just won't stop until they want to go to jail. I promise you. I promise you that's what spirit, it's like that's what they want. That's what they want. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a download. I shouldn't even be doing this. I need to cut this live off. It's too motherfucking long, but hold on. Spirit, what are you trying to tell me right now? What are you trying to tell me right now? What are you trying to tell me? Expose. Somebody, giving somebody an explanation. Somebody is explaining them. Somebody has to explain themselves. Somebody's explaining themselves. Somebody did something, and somebody told them not to. Somebody told them to stop doing something to. Stop it. Somebody told them to stop doing something to you and they didn't listen. And somebody's trying to explain themselves. Hold up. Spirit, what are you trying to tell me? Okay. So whoever this is that was watching you, somebody expected somebody not to talk to you. Expected somebody not to talk to you. Not to communicate with you. To you. And these false people. Or they was expecting somebody not to communicate no more with you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's trying to explain themselves. Because they told them not to do it. This Queen of Wands, these false people. Okay, so somebody continued to do something that somebody told them not to, and they expected you not to, somebody not to send you a message, or somebody not to communicate, or somebody not to do something, somebody not to move forward with doing something to you. This Queen of Wands and these false people who couldn't allow you. But because something didn't work out, and they wasn't receiving a fortune. Yes, that's why Spirit said they explaining themselves. Somebody told them not to freaking do something no more. And they did it anyway. But this person refused for this to end like this. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. And it's because they didn't want to go to court. Because they felt like something didn't work out. And they didn't want to go to court. All right. And they wasn't receiving some type of opportunity. And they didn't want you to receive one either. Because they wasn't receiving it. Yep, somebody was acting immature and childish. Yeah, they didn't listen. They didn't. A King of Wands. Yeah, was trying to ruin your reputation. To come out of despair. They didn't listen. Somebody is now having to explain themselves to like somebody else who I'm going to assume is somebody above them, because they did not motherfucking listen. They didn't want to listen. They didn't want to end it. They was acting immature. So they wanted to ruin your reputation. To get out of despair. They didn't listen. Yup. Look at this. Partnering up with somebody to give you bad health. And now they're receiving a message of concern. Yep. That they're not going to receive a gift. But going behind somebody's back. Yeah, so they shouldn't have did it. Yeah, but going behind somebody's back with an emperor and spending all this money, they're not going to receive something. They're not going to get something they expected from a corrupted official. This corrupted official could be concerned about this married couple in a home situation. Oh, yep, some type of plan they had. Now the corrupted official is concerned about this married couple who they had, who did something at this home. They're thinking now about the daggone community, because now things are changing with these lovers. An ending is happening. Okay, they wasted their time. They went down a path of coming out of poverty with this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles, waiting for something to happen so that they wouldn't go to jail over a family situation and a judge. So somebody's explaining themselves about what they did not listen to doing. Now they're worried about a married couple and about a home situation. This corrupted official has something to do with. It's like a whole neighborhood, bro. A whole slew of people playing in your face, bro. And now they got some explaining to do. Some explaining to do. Spirit, give me like a couple cards on this energy, because I'm picking this up heavily. A co-worker. Wow. And somebody with short hair. Somebody you work with. Stole your inheritance. Yep. They're losing everything. And got something to do with somebody in a truck. Somebody who has a truck. They can't use a child. They can't use a federal agent. They can't use your cousin. They can't drug you. Yep. Yep, because you know they got into your accounts. You know they got into your accounts, even big accounts, when it was raining. You knew they did. So when it was raining, you could have saw that somebody was in your phone. I didn't even see this. In your phone. You could have saw that somebody was in your phone when it was raining. You knew somebody was in your phone. Right now, somebody who could have went to court with can't do no paperwork, or somebody at the courthouse can't do this paperwork on you. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to kidnap you. To get people to judge you when they can't copy something. Yeah, this is somebody, yeah, they can't copy. They can't be a copycat to what you're doing. Y'all, yeah. You probably didn't find out. They don't want people to find out what they did in the winter, so they're not doing something again. This is what's happening. They did something to you, and they don't want people to find out that multiple times they try to cause you some type of car accident, multiple times, try to get you sick, and you know. It's like now these people know that you're safe. They know that you're safe, and now they're running from the Lord because they feel like you guys have escaped. Literally. The stalkers are watching you every way they can. Like they watching me right now on this live. Yep. You've escaped something. They can't stalk you no more. Can't record you no more. Use his lawyer. Oh, a lawyer? Ooh. There could be a lawyer that's on to them. Ooh, trying to blackmail you. Oh, so you got somebody on your side. There's a lawyer that's on to these people that's trying to blackmail you. You got some people on your side. I'm going to leave it there. We was there for like mad long. I wasn't supposed to pull those cards out. But you even got a lawyer that's on your side about people trying to blackmail you. The truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. These people are exposed left, right, front, center, back, upward, downward, bound. Like, it's happening. The truth is set you free, yo. There's a time moment. People are so mad right now how it's going down. All right, so I need y'all not to relax. Y'all sit back and just let this play out because it is playing out in God's way. Okay, y'all? So anybody, like I said, who wants to receive, like y'all want to just have a phone call from me just to talk, just to vent, just to support, there is a step process. So please go to community board. If you cannot find a community board, send a message to me via email, intuitiveprofit@gmail.com. You email me, okay. I'm going to just send y'all a screenshot of the of what I need from you guys if you guys want to set up a phone call, okay? All right, I'm going to see you guys later. Let me get off here. I was on here for a million hours, and I will be seeing you guys later, okay? I'm going to check my email, okay? And if you said you email me, and if I didn't get the email, y'all know I'm keeping that a track. If you guys email me, screenshot it, because you know these people get creative. We got to make sure we keep all kinds of paperwork trails. I've been keeping every paper trail you can think of, okay? All right, I'm going to see you guys later on, okay? I love you too, y'all. Okay? I love y'all. Let me go screenshot. Yes, please do so, okay? All right. All right, y'all.